Hello and welcome back to the Metropol Grid. My name is Andre. How's everyone doing tonight? Here, I have to hit a lot of buttons. Specifically, this one's the most important one. Oh, hey, Pat.
Hi, everybody. Can I talk now?
Yeah, you're totally good.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I didn't set that up entirely properly. It is such a night tonight. It is the beginning of, we have a very special stream. It is Scoops month.
Yep.
It's been, and we're going to be playing with some new cards today for the first time ever on a playtest server. We have some criminal cards that we revealed on the channel just yesterday. Pat, how are you doing, man? How's it been so far this month?
Great. Boy, it's been really exciting. Like, obviously, the most excited I've been about Netrunner in years, and like I've also been following the GLC Discord channel and seeing so many new people roll in. Yeah, it's given me a lot of energy.
It is so cool. For those who don't know, we have 4 new cards that the folks at NISEI were really nice to give us. I put out a video yesterday talking about all of them, and today we're going to be playing with them. I just want to say hello to everyone who's in chat. There's a heck of a lot of people in tonight, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah, the chat is really busy right now.
Yeah, yo, how's everyone doing? Corey, Kirk TOS, Mark Andre, how's it going? BH, Jessica. Energy, GLC's been popping off. Yeah, that's actually something I've also recently like popped into too, and it's been nice just even like talking to people and hanging out. It's really nice. Deadstock, how's it going? Ken, what up?
Hey, oh man, so many people.
When teasers just full-blown spoilers. Oh my god, I think on the NISEI article it said that yesterday Metropol Grid would put out a short video talking about the spoilers, and then I ended up putting out like an hour-long video. Oh my bad.
Yep.
Whoops.
Classic.
Oh man, the bait and switch. That's how you get them. Okay.
And we did that. You did that about 4 cards.
4 cards.
Do you remember when you used to edit down our pack reviews into like less than an hour between 3 of us?
Yeah, that was 20 cards, man.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, Benoit would be like, "This isn't good, is it?" And then we'd be like, "Well,
that's
not
true.
really."
Constant grumbling, and then me making a really funny joke. We had to pause for applause.
Yeah, that was rough. We had to start doing that without an audience. Just to give some ground rules of what we're doing tonight. So we are on a private test server. It looks like Jinteki. It acts like Jinteki.net, but it's not Jinteki.net. This is a private test server, and we have some really strong limitations of what we can and what we can't do tonight. Firstly, we need to give a huge shout out to the devs at JNet who spent the time with NISEI to help get this online. Other people have been using the server over the week to be able to make content and do stuff like that, which is absolutely fantastic. So huge shout out to them. Definitely a lot of work goes into this to ensure that it looks like, I don't know if all the cards are going to be fully functional at this point, but hopefully they are. If not, we'll make do. It'll be totally fine. Secondly, obviously, shout outs to NISEI. Everything so far this month has been going absolutely swimmingly. Everyone's super jazzed. And then thirdly, this week has been Community Spoilers Week. So there's been a lot of people putting out card reveals in really cool, interesting ways. If it's videos, live streams, or there's been some even more creative stuff than that. Go check that stuff out. It's going on. You can see all that stuff generally compiled on things like Reddit r/Netrunner, on the Discords, on Slack. People are posting and talking about stuff. Now, the one rule is there are a lot of cards so far that have been spoiled this week that will be really good because we've been watching them. We've been talking about them like privately. We've been really excited about them. Those cards will probably be very good in these decks. They definitely would. I totally get that. But we're not going to be talking about them, and we're not going to be playing with them because we want you to go to those places and see their stuff. And then next week when we're streaming again, we'll talk about them. But for now, if you want to talk about those cards, go to those people, hang out in their spaces, and join their conversation. There is one caveat, which specifically the nice people at the ShadowNet, the podcast, they allowed us to use 4 of their cards, and so we're gonna be using those. It's mostly Shaper cards and an Anna card, so that was the only exception that we did. They offered that we can use them, so do go check out their podcast. Their podcast released on Monday, and it's really cool because they had Zoe from NISEI on it, and it was actually recorded a couple months ago because they had to record early due to timing stuff, and it's a really good listen. I highly recommend checking it out. That's largely it. That's what our base rules are here. So we're going to be diving into the cards right away. We're just going to be playing games, but we're not going to be playing with everything. And I know I haven't built the last deck here. I know what should be in it, but we're not going to put it in. We're going to wait. All right. That's it. Let me catch up on chat.
Oh boy.
Aaron did a crossword. Fuck, Aaron's crossword's so good. Absolutely so good.
Yeah, the crossword was great.
So much fun.
I wish I'd been able to, like, I was driving back to Montreal at the time. I wish I'd been able to join in with the other Montreal people who were collaboratively solving it.
Yeah.
But it looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Grumbles.
I did it myself later.
Yeah, I sprinted it as a source of pride, but it was just so great and really fun. Werner, how's it going? It's 2 a.m. here, but I'm awake for some reason. I'm glad to check this out live. Also, normally in streams, Pat we do screen sharing so Pat can see what we're doing, because I'm playing against Pat's not going to see my screen. I'm not going to see Pat's screen. Pat and we agreed on what kind of decks we'd be building, like what IDs, what sort of like ideas, but we don't know the list. Yeah. So hopefully there's some surprises.
We didn't want to overlap. We didn't want to make sure we covered a variety of cards, but we didn't give each other our deck lists. Although, who knows? Maybe we will later if we want to swap. I don't know if we're allowed, but we'll see.
Another caveat, real quick. I know we're going to get into real soon, but I can't really open the deck builder tab. Actually, I can. I just can't do any deck building because I can't accidentally show you. I don't want to accidentally show you certain cards that might be in the set, because the whole set is in here on the playtest server, but obviously we're not going to show you it. So I'm not going to be diving into the deck builder at all. We're just going to be playing games. Yo, Kizzer, how's it going? Welcome. I think that's it. Another thing is I have this button here, and if I hit this button here, it mutes Pat. So Pat can't hear us right now. So I'm assuming Pat can't hear us right now. So I'm going to be able to talk to you. There's going to be no visual reference, and sometimes say about strategy things, talk about the strategy and what we're up to, and Pat won't be able to hear us. Yeah, so that's perfectly it. That's exactly what we think about Pat. So that's pretty good. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll rewatch. I'll rewatch this later.
Yeah, we'll rewatch that later. Okay.
This is really good for my fragile ego, which we were just talking about before the stream. It's really nice.
Oh, there's also a big chance that our games are going to be flagged as illegal, so I'm just going to hit the casual setting. But the decks we are playing are going to respect standard format as of the 28th, or technically it's like the next Friday after that. So we're not going to play with any of the rotated cards, and we are specifically also going to be respecting system update 2021. So no IPO, stuff like that. There's some pretty big changes. Pat, I'm going to run at you. How's that feel?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to corp at you.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Ooh, there's a game. I'm going to join it.
Nice. Yo, Lori, how's it going? Let's go. I'm really stoked. Andre, Pat, no time to chit chat. Zahya, Penny Shaver, Conduit deck. Let's go. Happy Thursday. How's it going?
Yeah, let's move. Come on.
Let's go. So I got 2 runner decks here. You on screen can see what their names are. I'm going to start with this one at the bottom because it seems a bit more spicy. Casual legal. I made it a couple days ago, and we'll start from here. Let's go. Oh, yo, Andrew, day 8 quarantine. Now I'm entirely crazy. Looking for new cards. Yo,
I'm just going to open up my deck list in another tab so I can actually see, because I built this in kind of a rush on Monday and haven't really looked at it since.
All right.
Just take a quick look at what I got.
So one of the cool things, while we are showing off mostly criminal cards and, criminal cards we have, is that Pat, our corps are also going to be some of the new corp identities. We haven't seen a lot of corp cards so far, I don't think, compared to runner. Maybe that's not true. So I think we only have seen one Jinteki card so far, if I'm not mistaken. So we can assume there's going to be an Amniotic Void up in here. But otherwise, Jinteki Restoring Humanity. Pat, what does it do?
So when my discard phase ends, if there's a face down card in Archives, I gain 1 credit, which means that if I'm able to discard a card at the end of my turn and it goes face down in Archives, I'm getting a credit from that. And then every subsequent turn until Archives is flipped up.
Yeah, perfect. I'm playing Zahya. Again, these are all 40 card decks, so that's 40 to 44 cards generally. It's going to be 18 to 19 agenda points. And we're going to go ahead and keep this hand because it has a couple cards that we've never seen before.
Great.
Dude, I'm so stoked.
Oh boy.
We haven't done any practice tests. We don't know how bad these decks are. We don't know how good these decks are. So this is genuinely our first experience with the cards. I'm really stoked. Pat, good luck. Have fun, man.
Yeah, I don't actually know how to play this corp yet. What is the best opening hand?
Anyway, do you draw to discard, but then you're not installing anything?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? I will draw first, but
Sanjay, how's it going? Andre about to get spiked. I am very worried about that.
And put that there.
Okay, so where's Zahya? So R&D isn't technically open. I'm gonna go for the play that I think we should go for. Pat, you want to start with the turn 1 criminal play we want to do? Career fair into red team.
Into red team, of course.
New resource. I'm going to read all the cards for those who haven't seen the review or anything like this. Red team, 5 for install. When you install this resource, load 12 credits onto it. When it's empty, trash it. Spend a click to run a central server you have not run this turn. If successful, take 3 credits from this resource. So dirty laundry on a stick. I can now run R&D, get an access, and get 4 credits with Zahya. Pat, I have one big question about this card that I forgot to bring up in the review. Why is Duke Nukem on this card?
Let me take a close look. Yeah, okay. You got the guy in the cutoffs and the jeans.
The red tank with the holsters and the boots and the glasses and the short buzz cut. That's literally a Duke Nukem cosplay. It must be, right?
It's kind of Duke Nukem, yeah. I never played any 3D Duke Nukem games, but I did play the old side-scrolling DOS ones.
Oh yeah, I played the old ones.
And I had a Worms voice pack that was like Duke Nukem's lines with the worm voices. That was very fun. I'm not going to repeat them on stream because this is a family show.
We also have a new card pad. My hand was so good for showing off the new stuff.
Your house was stacked. Great.
Penny Shaver, 1 MU, 3 credits to install. It's a console. Whenever you make a successful run, place a credit on this hardware, and then you can spend a click to add a credit and then take all the money off. So it's a mixture of Desperado and, well, it's Desperado with some extra steps, which is really fun to see. And so I'm going to red team, choose a server R&D. So this is a 5 credit run. Access server.
Very powerful for you.
No, Pat, I can't let you have that.
Oh, come on. That's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I need.
So Pat's definitely playing this just to get some the card draw. At this point, honestly, absolutely. I think we might red team just archives. It doesn't feel amazing, but it helps with our Penny Shaver, and we need the money just because we have cards in hand. The other option here is this card, but I don't think we want to play that when we have this. So I'm just going to go archives here. And this is basically like a 4 credit run, and it gets us closer to the end of this. What's the card on the right in your grip? Oh, that's actually just the new version of this card. A lot of the cards you're going to see have new art from System Update. Like, what is it? The 85 or so cards? I forget how many cards are in System Update. They all have new art. So there's going to be a lot of cards that you might be familiar with. There are no new cards in System Update, but with new text.
Yeah, we might be showing the new art for Sure Gamble and Hedge Fund, do you think?
Oh, we just saw it. You hedge fund already, huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Feels a criminal. Yo, Grumbles, it's totally criminal. And this is the point where I said that in System Gateway, you should just face check into ice. But Pat has 9 credits, and I'm literally scared. So I'm not going to do it because he could probably be playing a Nancy and DNA Tracker, and that would be an issue. I don't know what server 1 is. So I think we're going to go ahead and draw up.
That's probably safe.
Okay, this gives us a reason to do a thing.
Yeah, run into the ice.
So this is going to really accelerate our stuff. So I'm going to put down a sec testing. So now if we run archives, it's worth 6 credits. And then I'm going to put class act down, which is exactly what we need here. And we've drawn into some cool stuff. This is a bit of what we're doing in our deck. Ooh, it's Rashida. That's really good for you. Card draw seems really nice. We have a new card, which I'm going to mute Pat for a second. It's a new special order that gets us clicklessly stuff down as well when we run archives, hopefully for 6 credits. Now, Pat is probably going to draw into a piece of ice to put that on archives, which is a bummer for us, but we'll get in there. There, that's what we thought. We thought the ice would be there, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Oh boy.
This is pressure, right? Like, I'm going to force you to res everything, man.
Yep. And that's fine. That's fine.
Yo, Eric, how's it going? Zahya's lit. She seems really fun.
I need to start Zahya's going to be a rich runner, for sure.
So Pat's jamming here. I'm worried about the Eniotic Void. I don't know what the agenda suite looks like, whether he's on all 5 threes. So I think we're just going to do the stuff that it is that we do.
I can see chat. See Kirk.
Yeah, Pat can see chat.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do... Oh, this is a bit awkward. I'm going to click the Penny Shaver. So that's a click for 3 credits. Just install this because I don't want to lose it. And then I'm going to red team HQ.
Oh, what is this? Okay.
I'm playing stealth, man.
Yeah.
So I can't actually use it. I just don't want to lose it to damage because we're criminals and we can't really recur it a lot.
You know what? I'll res it.
Woo! It's a magnet. It's just going to end the run.
Yeah.
This thing being res now means if we have tranquilizers, they'll go a bit further. But we made Pat spend money, which is good. We also know that this lines up pretty well. We actually need a real stealth credit to get through this. So we're going to let that fire.
Yeah, the frustrating thing is once magnets res, it basically loses its ability.
Yeah, yeah.
But sometimes you got to res ice.
No, sometimes you do have to res ice.
Yes, you can lie about what Andre has to throw me off. That is a valuable strategy.
Oh, you got fire.
Sorry, I should be. Yeah, my bad.
It's all good. At this point, man, I think we just red team R&D and force it res. Like, worst case scenario, I had something that gives us a tag, so like mouseless, but I don't believe in mouseless. Let's go R&D and try and get some Zahya bucks.
Oh man, interesting choice here. Sure. Come on in.
How's Penrose? Haven't tested it yet. Ooh, Pat's letting us in. This is actually like a 5 credit run. Red team, Red team, Penny Shaver, and Zahya. We've hit a card. I'm not gonna say what it is, but that's some new art. No action. Choose to use Zahya. Don't mind if I do. And we are putting the pressure on. A Koshche? No, it isn't. It is gonna be. Generally, when you play stealth, you can't really do Apocalypse too easily.
I see.
Yo, Sean, we're playing standard as much as we know of standard. So you are gonna see things like, you know, Rashida and actually most of this is my whole hand besides I'm not gonna say what that is. Never mind. Triple advance. Okay. So we are going to do a fun old thing. So ooh, Pat didn't want to res R&D.
Yeah.
So we're going to do some stuff. I'm going to install a Penumbral Toolkit for 2 credits, giving us 4 stealth credits.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to hit Pat with a diversion.
All right. Let me think. Okay.
Pat might be able to res stuff, but I can now get through the magnet because I have this. This card technically is cheaper if we got the access. So I'm going to boost this with a stealth credit. I have to use 1 stealth credit. The break doesn't require a stealth credit. And the idea with this is like we will break cheaply with stealth credits and then get real money with our red team and Penny Shaver. And we're going to do an access. We're going to do diversion of funds. Now, specifically, Pat, it has less than 2 credits, so he can't fire Amniotic Void if that's what in server 1. But I don't know what is in server 1.
Possibly true.
I have no idea what this could possibly be. There's a chance that he's just trying to kill us with a Neuro Spike, but he doesn't have enough credits. So server 3 is an Obokata. He's definitely going to Neuro Spike us. I don't think he can.
Of course I'm going to Neuro Spike.
I don't think you can.
Not with 1 credit, no.
And there's the Void. And taking the Void down for 1 credit is such a big deal. There's no Junebug Solamir in standard. And we'll trash this. Apparently we can use Penumbral Toolkits. Oh, use credits during runs. Wow, that's better than I thought it was.
True.
And that's it.
Okay. Well, on my turn, I'm finally going to activate my ability, I think. Because I'm going to credit up and turn and then discard something.
Hey, free money.
Yep. How about that one?
Okay.
I do love to. Oh, it gives me the option.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's not mandatory.
So if I want to, because it's a May, right? Oh, no, it's not a May. That's weird. So if I run archives, I get a flip. But if I do with sec testing, there is no flip here. Pat's on 5 credits. Yep. So I think I just want to run archives with red team and get that out of the way. We have money waiting on Penny Shaver. We probably want to double draw here. I think we might draw and then try and pressure the Obokata. So we're going to draw first, and we're going to try and pick the worst card here. Oh, that's really rough. This would actually be really good right now. Okay, so this is in hand. And we're going to force Pat to hopefully res on the Obokata.
You know what? I'm going to res on the Obokata.
Ooh. That's some new art. So
Pat, I like this art.
Pat could score the Obokata, but he can't Neuro Spike us. And I honestly think it'd be fine if Pat scores the Obokata. So I'm going to let this fire. And now we can probably run R&D to get Zahya money. And, actually, because we put security testing on R&D, we won't get Zahya money. But we'll get a lot of money with red team.
Yeah, security testing and Zahya are kind of a non-bow. I mean, like, still work. But.
No, it still definitely works. And the thing with Zahya is she's not first time you make a run or access, so you can actually choose when to use her. True. So you could do like Zahya with Conduit and build tokens with security testing and then run back. But yeah, unfortunately, we're just getting the money here, and we still have like a click for 5 on Penny Shaver, and now we'll go in for Zahya.
Oh man.
Oh, actually, no. We probably should run archives, right? Hold on.
Okay.
I think you not having money is more important.
Sure. If you say so. Yeah, I'll rest that.
Ooh.
What do I think? I mean, like, you've got Penrose, so this isn't too scary, but I'll say event.
Okay. So looking at her hand, we're going to go ahead and break this. So we're going to spend 3, 1 from stealth to boost, and then we'll pay 2 from pocket, and then we're through.
Cool.
Are we playing Safecracker? No, I'm not. We could have considered it. And that is a card that Pat threw out earlier. That's the one that we saw off the top, so that's okay.
All right. I'm back on 0, and that's fine. This is okay.
So in theory, drawing is the same as clicking for a credit, right, Pat? And sometimes even better, right? Because now we have to run archives.
Yeah. But honestly, I'm going to just triple click for credits because it really gives me 4 when I have to discard a card. I just have to choose carefully what I discard here. I feel like that one's just a liability.
Okay, so Pat actually is like click for 4. So we're gonna say where we want to put this. I don't honestly know where we want to put it. We don't have to put it somewhere. I think we put an R&D. We run R&D twice. I'm gonna draw first to see what we can get. So it's another one of these or this. This honestly seems like we would need it, but we always can pull it from our deck with this, and I think we will pull it from our deck with this. But actually, no. Yeah, I think we'll still take it, and then we'll use this for the other thing.
So far, this Jinteki ID has netted me 2 credits, and it's our 5th turn. So like it's hard to activate from the start.
It's also worth noting,
once you do activate. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you. We don't have any of the support cards, right? Like we're not playing this with all the other stuff in System Gateway. So like evaluating the identity right now doesn't seem entirely useful. God, I can click for 6 on fucking Penny Shaver.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing the shit I want to do. It's crazy.
Like I have to assume that there will be cards that say discard a card from hand to gain this benefit or something like that. But we don't know them yet. Well, this would I've got to keep you out somehow.
Okay, it's an Eli. And you know what? I'm actually going to oh, no, I'm not going to double click through that. That's fine. Continue to counterize. We can let him fire.
I will.
And Pat? And Pat.
What?
I got you a friend.
No.
I got you a friend for your friend. Don't you? Wait, can I actually put it? Wait. Don't do this.
I win the game.
Hold on. I'm just going to undo click right here. So this is the one ice you can't do that, do. Oh, no, you can. You can. You can.
No, you can't. No.
When you resist ice.
Look at the.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought it was. Okay, hold on. I'm going to redo this. Okay, look, man. We're going to get there.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, it's a bit better. So I don't want to use my stealth credit to deny you one. I just want to put this pressure on. I think I'm going to draw here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this is new. You had one job?
Yep.
Yo, if you wanted to know why this is in the meta, it's because once you res it, your opponent might put a tranquilizer on it, and then you'll look great. Yeah, masterclass. Oh, boy. For a newbie, why was that a bad move? Magnet's one of the few cards that specifically says each hosted program loses all abilities, so it's not what you want to be doing here.
I'm gonna draw, see if I get an answer. I'll take credit and put this on R&D.
All right. So the tranquilizer pressure is real.
Yeah, I mean, I'm leaving the Eli alive because it may be helpful sometimes. When I have money to play with it, but
yo, this is obviously like not meaning that much, but the fact that you have a magnet instead of Enigma really is goofing me up with Penumbral Toolkit, because otherwise I'd be getting in there for 1 at the last click, and now it actually costs me stealth credits, which are a limited resource. It's looking pretty good for you. I'm gonna put this on R&D. I'm gonna do a filter draw because I'm looking for a very specific card. I'm not gonna take this card because we have a way to get it from our deck. Is that silly? Yeah, I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna use this card because I want it because it's new.
What is it?
We'll keep drawing. This is the card I wanted really badly. Now we have it. We're in a way better spot. So. Yeah, okay. So let's go. Let's run HQ. So now we actually don't spend a stealth credit. This is what we want in the deck. So when we encounter, we I don't know how this is gonna work. I'm gonna do match. So I'm gonna do this. Done. And then place a credit on Netrunner. So now it's basically like a free credit. And now we're actually not paying that much to get in here. It's another Obokata. I will, if I steal it, can Pat somehow neurospike me?
No.
Can Pat punitive me? Now the Netrunner credits we could use for the trace. I will gain a credit because we access this. I think we're going to steal it and just hope that we don't get punitive. Gain 1 for the access, yeah. And this is exactly where you die to punitive while having money on Penny Shaver.
Yes, exactly. This is the perfect use case if only I had punitive.
Yeah. There's no easy mark, mind you, or not easy mark. There's no beanstalk. I don't think it's standard anymore. So his options are definitely more limited. Also, we didn't trash this, which is such a bummer. Oh, we also trashed the card that we thought was going to be necessary. We lost our mutual favor. Can you draw with Netrunner? Yeah, we definitely could have considered drawing with Netrunner, but you have to do it when you put the credit on it. It has to be during a run, right? And we didn't know what we were gonna steal in Obokata.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just do that. We all know what that is.
Do we?
Yeah. Yeah, we all know what that is.
This is how you neurospike me, man. So it looks like that's an NGO, right? That's the idea. The Eli is going to go to sleep, which is nice. So we can pressure R&D a wee bit. So this is at 3. So the Eli goes to bed. Pad Doe still does have a lot more credits than it looks like. We're going to draw up.
Probably.
And it's either this or this, and we definitely don't want that. This is a neurospike play. We have no reason to watch this, to run this. Celebrity Gift and all the cards are punitive. Celebrity Gift is like the best way Jinteki right now knows how to get out of the situation they're in. We're doing really good. Like, we don't want to click Penny Shaver. We don't need it. We have a panic button, but we don't really need it right now. If we pressure R&D, the problem is like Pat can res. So the issue right now is also we kind of know what we need to shuffle our deck. So I think we're just going to be aggressive. We're going to run R&D last click or HQ last click. Hopefully no snare. Am I right?
Oh, no snare, no snare, no snare.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So we're going to do a play.
Yeah, come on in.
Okay. So we'll do the break thing. So Penumbral is now done. Does it trash itself? Yeah, it does. So we'll place a credit. Access service, hopefully get 1. It's another Obokata. Jesus fuck, Pat. This one will die to punitive. I'm not going to steal this one. We'll get the credit. And just to be safe, now we can play Mutual Favor. And because we made a successful run, we can go ahead and install an after image.
Very
so
nice.
Good. And now we're basically off to the races. You get
now, what if?
How's it going, Monty?
Yeah. All right, let's see.
So you could... Wait, did I just die? Did I lose the game? I just lost the game.
No.
Because if that's an NGO, Pat's res is NGO, advance neurospikes me, we die. Oh, it's only 3 damage. Okay, no, we're perfect.
Yeah,
we're
it's only 3.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
But I am going to do this for value.
Fuck yeah, so dude. Neurospike. So this is Neurospike,
okay, well,
a new card, a huge build around. Honestly, I'm terrified about this thing. And it says, play it only on the turn where you scored an agenda, do 3 damage. So that's 3 damage. Now, the good thing for us is Pat hit our paperclip, which is kind of nice, but we don't have any more stealth credits on Net Recur. So we're definitely going to start and draw up here. We can mark, I guess, R&D. So we want to draw because there's some really good cards in our deck, like this one. Yeah. Like this one. Okay, so I'm going to take Penny Shaver because I'm scared.
Sure.
And then we're going to hit the 1 card. We will die to snare.
Wait, you're running R&D?
Hell yeah. And sing 2 cards. We'll die to snare. But like, this is how you jailbreak, right?
I guess this is how you jailbreak. I don't know what to do. Like, yeah, it's possible you do.
It's possible we die to snare. So this card is a new card. We draw a card first, and in theory, if we boost something with Net Recur, we actually can draw a second card. We'll still die to snare. Oh, it's a sick.
Yeah.
Pat, can I undo this click real quick?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Even though you have information, such as the fact that I did not raise any ice.
I put sec testing on RD, dude. I'm just gonna run RD. So this is sec testing. Yeah. So we'll get money off of it. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, chat. You got my back.
Oh, that's true. Sec testing would.
Yeah, the jailbreak would have still drawn a card, but we wouldn't have breached. So this is a 3 credit run. Yay. And then maybe we'll not die to snare. That'd be cool, I guess. Jailbreak's so sick. Okay. KC from snare? Yeah, to some extent.
Let me see.
Yeah, so sec testing, honestly, we don't need the money. We don't have to be triggered. We haven't needed to trigger it. We can always decide not to. Pat is up on 9 credits though, so he can res something big here. And if it's an unsay, we can't bypass it with after image. We actually have to break it. We know there's an Obokata in the hand. Do we want money? I think we want money.
I'm about to undo this man's whole turn.
Okay. Well, we know there's only one option here. There's only one option. I know where I put this. I know what I'm doing. Gonna run HQ. Yeah, I wouldn't be too sure. How's it going, antimatter? So we're gonna break this again. It's a code gate. We don't actually spend that much credits breaking it. We could consider drawing a card, but our stealth credits aren't that good right now.
Yeah, you need the one on Network.
Yeah. So it's sec testing, not an axis. An axis would have been worth a credit. We definitely shouldn't have sec testing HQ there. That's totally acceptable. We'll draw again, and now we can put this down for free. At least, not that we needed the money. We spent one credit to gain 2. Actually, 3 with Penny Shaver and 2 more for this, so it wasn't that bad. But we probably should have gone for the axis. And Pat just fired Rashida in the remote server.
Okay. All right, what do I do here?
Pat, can you tell me a bit about how you feel about Tranquilizer right now?
I feel bad about it. I don't like it. So the thing about Tranquilizer, now that I have 13 credits, like I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I can res that Eli if you make a jailbreak or something like that.
Yeah.
But knowing that that's 3 credits basically down the drain for one run, or one turn is not.
Yeah.
It's not good.
If it's on the remote server, it'd be better. But the fact it's on Central is like it's harder for you to eat that just to make a run difficult for me.
Absolutely. But I like that I can play around it, right?
Yeah. I don't. You definitely don't purge to save an Eli.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to do
Sing in practice, Trank Priest very well. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are very scared about Tranquilizer. I don't think it's ridiculous. Like it's a bit slow.
No,
it gives you options still. People are saying that they're going to overinstall in the piece of ice. That's I think wrong. Like I don't think you want to do that. I think you leave it here because now like Pat does have to pay an extra for install cost, sure. But like if I ever trash this Tranquilizer, Pat's back in it.
I'm just thinking here. You could do that. That'd be fine.
Now we know Pat has another Obakata in hand, and it looks like he might just be on 6 3-pointers. So that's 18 points in a 40-card deck. So we need to steal 3 of them.
It's gonna be man.
Yeah, Texas jamming MUs, Jessica. I think that's a really big point.
Oh, I didn't even take my man. I somehow did all that before taking my man to regret. That was my mistake.
You power jab. Do you want to redo the turn? No, you gain no information, obviously. That's
no, it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just discard it.
And Pat's been making good money here off of the Restoring Humanity, and we have like it's not really worth us to run archives just to get the flip. It's really not worth it. I'm gonna choose to put this on no server. Value. Pat?
What?
Double snare me, bro.
All right, you've got 2 credits. Let me think.
What do you mean I have 2 credits?
It's 2 cards, sorry.
Oh yeah, 2 cards. I will draw one. I'll draw one on jailbreak.
Yeah, also I only count the credits as hash marks on, so you will also give 2 credits to me. That was, never mind. We can move past that.
Single snare will do. Thanos, jailbreak actually draws us first. And we also can consider drawing with Nemerker. Okay.
Yeah, I'll rest this just to keep you cards.
It's a bit risky for sure, but like we're playing fast and loose here. Okay, so what did you call? Resource? Yeah, that's fine. You can see my hand.
Oh.
Yo, Phil, what's up? Thanks for letting us play your cards. Check out the ShadowNet. They let us play the cards that they spoiled, and their podcast is actually really good. Not that it's not normally, but specifically they had Zoe on it, and it's really, really interesting. So do you want to res an Eli for 3?
Man, like it might deny you 2. Well, no, you could get through with the paperclip, but
yeah, I could also click through.
Oh man, yeah.
Zoe's band was so good. I need to reach out to Zoe and ask for that if we can get that track somehow, because that song is so good. I was listening to a fair bit of their stuff.
No, you can come on in. I'm not
okay. So what I'm gonna do, classic Nemerker, is I'm gonna draw a card with Nemerker. I have to remember this. We're definitely gonna take that, and I just need to remember to actually boost. Okay.
All right.
So that is this. That is not an issue for us. And that is that. We'll trash that. And we've accessed 2 cards, so we'll gain 2 credits. 2 credits, 2 accesses, draw a card, and a run. Let's go. I don't know what the heck this is. This looks like a bad NGO front.
It's a creative NGO.
So if we install this, we'll be down on... Yeah, I think we do it. I think we do this.
Do we though?
I think we do.
Ooh.
I think it's from an album that called Bandcamp called Live on the Moon. I listened to the non-live version that I found on Bandcamp as well. Is it a viral weaponization? It could be. It honestly could be. Viral weaponization with Neurospike doesn't really make sense. I think it's an NGO. Unless
Yeah,
it's like
I don't
slow
think
rolling
that combos.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue counter right.
So I'm not gonna sell paperclip. I'm gonna boomerang it. Break a subroutine, ice and continue. In theory, I could boost with Netmercur to like put a Penumbral onto the Netmercur. I don't think we want to. Oh wow, Pat, I can't let you have that.
I know.
Pat, that's so
it
important.
Wouldn't be right.
It's so important you don't have that.
I know. I wish I had it though.
No bravado play, no, because I thought we might have to res on this piece of ice, and like we don't need the money.
Sorry, did you say bravado? Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, I'll choose event next time. That's good.
Yeah. Choose event. It'll be really good for you. I promise.
All right, let me see.
Corp can read chat. Yeah, that's okay as long as you don't give away any too big plays. And we know none of the winning agenda is in HQ unless Pat throws out an archives and like a ridiculously Jinteki restoring humanity play.
That would be delightful, wouldn't it be?
Oh man.
Draw.
And we have it. We like have a way to hopefully get to it. Especially this thing is good at stealing obacadas, right? Thanks, Pigwin. Now we have no chance.
And
Burtler, how's it going? Server 3. So this is where sec testing gets good, right? Click for 3. Do we need to do that?
Probably true. Not.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe I tranquilizer through magnet. That's unbelievable.
Movable object. I actually have 7 agendas in HQ right now. It is stressful.
So do we think we can get through this? We can get through most everything. Barriers are the hardest part. This we can get through relatively cheaply. So I think we're just going to risk it and go HQ here. I haven't played in 4 years. Just played my first runner game with Ken. So fun. You absolute monster.
I did it. Yes.
You teched for this matchup.
No one expects 2 magnets on one server.
Oh my god.
I may have teched a little bit. Just know it.
You wait till you play your Mayfly ice against all my anti-AI hate.
No, I am expecting that. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh man, that's so good, dude. So I'm gonna do 1 stealth credit. I'll place a credit on her. Hamburglar also, that's fantastic. You're coming to the game. It's a really good time. I'm really stoked about everything that's going on in Netrunner right now. Glad you're enjoying it. How'd you get 4 copies of the source in your deck? New standard is wild. Okay, we're gonna break this. We can't Netmercur. And we're gonna see 2 cards. We'll draw 1 first, so we can have a chance here at the Obokata in hand. We're pretty sure this is the Maryland.
True.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a new card? Is that a new card? Wait, it wouldn't let me steal it. Why not? I hit no. I think I hit no. That's okay. We got to 7.
All
right. And it's a bit broken right now. Something happened that was weird. We did see a new card. Shout out to the nice folks at the ShadowNet. But that is a win. I don't know what happened here. Something goofed up. Did I hit no, y'all? Well, we found the Nisei and the Obokata, so there was 5 agendas on the Nexus. We would have got 2 credits. GG. It gave the draw after the run access to before. Yeah, so this in theory says if successful, draw 1 card. So that should happen before you start accessing, before the breach. So we should have drawn the card first. It seemed to have drawn in a weird window because it was interacting with the class act, and maybe we didn't hit the prompt appropriately. So I don't know. It looked a bit weird.
Interesting.
But I'm stuck in here.
Interesting. The rest of my HQ is Cyberdeck Sandbox, Nisei MK2, and Obokata, and a Neurospike.
Are you serious?
Definitely. The turn you ran on R&D with a jailbreak, and you accidentally use security testing.
Yeah.
You might have won the game. With that run.
Oh my god. Dude, like, put this together. It's a stealth deck, as you see. We had pieces. We had a Conduit in hand, which, mind you, is a hell of a card, especially for this exact circumstance. But the pressure is real. Like, I'm not spending real credits, getting penny shaver money. We had so much money that like drawing a sure gamble was actually a bad draw. Like, I was burying sure gambles. It feels good, dude. And I can't believe our opening hand was Red Team Career Fair Penny Shaver. Like, you can't ask for better when showing off the new cards. That is so cool. Conduit, Kirk says Conduit is just medium, but you can't use run events. So it's a bit nuanced too.
Can you all hear me? Well, yeah, I don't know. You must. I'm just gonna keep talking to myself, I guess.
But with Conduit, you can use run events to get the tokens, but then you're right. To actually see extra cards, you can't use a run event because you actually have to click it itself.
Oh, good.
Yo, Pat, we can all hear you.
I don't want to talk over Andre though.
What's up? Pat? Oh, fuck, Pat, I muted.
Yeah, wait, did you not know?
No. You couldn't hear me the whole time?
I couldn't hear a thing.
Oh, no. I need to disable that mute button. Because Pat, you see in the chat, I wrote close prompt, and anytime I type an M, it mutes Pat. M for mute.
Oh, so you put PRO and then mute me.
Yeah, so I mute you halfway through that. Dean has it gone. Jesus, that makes so much more sense in retrospect because you started acting so strange. I'm like, Pat, yeah, we're good. What's up? We can hear you.
Yeah, I thought you were explaining like your strategy, which is so weird because the game is over.
Yes.
That's really funny.
People are saying professional streamer. This M button was a new feature I added just because of this specific setup. Do you want to run it back, dude?
Sorry, what do you mean? Do this match again?
Yeah, sure. Let's try it one more time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Cool.
I mean, I did get to do two things that I was hoping I could do, which was neurospike you for value and use magnet on tranquilizer. So yeah.
Tell me about what you were throwing out in archives. Like, were you doing it intentionally? Was it just part of your game plan that happened anyways and you got credits for it? Because I think you got like 5 or 6 credits. Like obviously Paulina would have been good, but we didn't like your Eniotic Voids just unfortunately didn't stick.
Yeah, so the turn that you diversion of you do for me,
yeah,
that was when I had the opportunity to do it, because otherwise I would have played a hedge fund or something, right?
Yeah.
But I saw the opportunity to just like click for credits and then discard, and I can't remember what I must have been the swordsman that I first discarded. So I'm like,
yeah,
I don't see this deck. Don't see this deck playing Mayfly necessarily.
No, MU is too hard when you have
tranquilizers.
Yeah,
exactly. So yeah, I discarded the swordsman, and in the end I was like, yeah, I'm actually happy with this, because you can spend like basically credits and a click to run to get through the Endgrim flush.
Yep.
But it's rarely going to be worth it to you, just like crashing a pad campaign is rarely.
Even with stealth credits, right? Like I need to do something ridiculous like Dirty Laundry or Bravado this for it to be worth my time, and then even then it's like so easy for you to discard a single card to get back online. Like Endgrim Flush obviously is a ridiculous piece of ice, but like just putting anything there generally makes it worth not my time, unless I'm really spiteful. But then like sec testing doesn't access cards, so you don't flip them. So there you go.
Yeah, the interesting thing about it is like it is comparable to a pad campaign, of course, which is something that the runner rarely wants to spend the click and credits on trashing, except that I can activate it again clicklessly. Like it's like a clickless pad campaign. You never need to spend a click install.
Especially with things like Rashida and Violet of a clearance, it should be happen. I think we're saying I'm saying specifically it should be Anoetic Void, right? I think I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Great. This art is absolutely fantastic. That's really cool. That's really dope. Just to talk about my deck too, in terms of stealth credits, like it was hard because of MU. Like I don't have a mantle in here. I do have a Trickster Taka who hopefully shows up at some point. And we have more red teams in there, which red team here would be perfect. Like I'd consider red teaming archives just to like flip you. I think I have to do something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. You want to host one?
Yeah, sure.
I do have a corp deck. Pat did build also interesting runner decks, but we're gonna do one more like this, and then we'll be bouncing back and forth. And we can play each other's decks as well. Anetic.
Yeah,
Anoetic. Oh, I hit watch. Hold on.
All right.
So I'm gonna do. I have another deck that's like still a Zahya thing. It's probably pretty similar, but it's less spicy. I'm gonna do the one that we've done before because it has more of the new cards, and then the other one will like 10 to 1 it when we really want to like slam it. Okay.
Let me see what I got here. Good, maybe.
We've done it again. I've hit mute.
Honestly.
We've done it again. Now this I think without a career fair is actually kind of hard to get down early, but we do have these. You're keeping. Oh, that's scary.
Thanos, yeah, I do have genotyping in here. I can't remember what other anti-flood cards I really have, if any. But yeah, the genotyping is there to like shuffle archives and activate my ability at the same time.
I'm gonna keep this hand. Besides my, I probably should. I probably shouldn't. It just has too many new cards in it.
All right, good luck. Have fun.
You too, man.
Does Pat mute Andre? I mute him mentally.
Yeah, consistently.
I just ignore him a lot. Okay, so you're playing Zahya, so I don't want to leave accesses on.
Yeah, even R&D is like worth a credit. Like that's pretty good for me. Like I'll take it credit and access sometimes. It's Anoetic. Thank you. If you're linking to a YouTube pronunciation video, those things are more often wrong as a joke.
Yeah, I think I've encountered more intentionally incorrect versions of those than I have.
Yes, they're very funny.
Thank you, and I'll draw last quick.
Oh, dude, power draw. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so there's a couple ways to do this. I'll do this, that. Okay, Pat, you want to see some power draw?
All right.
Good old Duke Nukem. Gonna check out how the floor looks like. Then we're gonna go archives. Not amazing. I'm aware.
Sure.
But we're gonna go as
so you have
aggressive as possible.
Very aggressive. Wow.
Super aggressive.
Oh boy.
This is a 4-credit run. It's a 4-credit run.
I'm gonna res it just so the boomerang goes away.
You named events. Okay, well, I'll boomerang it. We also know now we can diversion funds through this all we want.
True.
And we've accessed a swordsman. Thank you. Oh, back up to 5 credits. We worked so hard for this.
All right.
Cool.
Let's see. What do I want to do? That's good.
Yo, if there wasn't a red team and I was poking for a single and I boomeranged your Engram Flush, would you res it? I don't think you do.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Probably not.
Yeah, it is hard to say. But the red team makes it pretty obvious. Yo, guys, it's made of the floor.
Like you go on.
Okay, so now the hope is Pat can't res everything, so...
You fool.
We'll start with R&D. It's a 4-credit run.
Oh, you can come on in, actually. I can
yeah, we'll trash her, and we'll gain a credit. We can't run R&D again. We'll try server 1, because I think Pat's trying to protect a Rashida here. We've seen a swordsman so far. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, that is... I haven't seen that new art.
Yeah, it's neat, eh?
Wow, that's something. That's quite nice. That's a wraparound. That's going to end the run. So Pat's going to get a Rashida. Damn, that's quite something. Shout out to... Oh, Kevin Tame! Holy shit! Well done, dude.
Oh, cool.
We have some other Kevin Tame arts in our deck. With 1 credit... Yeah, I guess he's going archives. In theory, I don't even think we should go archives here. Like, Pat's probably going to get a Rashida and then can res R&D ice. But, like, this archives run, I'd rather get an access and save it. So I don't think this is the right way to do it. Like, we should be drawing and setting up pressure.
Yeah, that's right. I think you want to make red team as valuable as possible, which means going for accesses or triggering your penny shaver. I mean, you did trigger a penny shaver, so it's not that bad.
But it's like right now we don't need money. We probably need, like, we know Pat has a wraparound on the remote. And so, like, we need to find answers for that. We shouldn't have gone archives there. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Okay. Good.
Pat, you know how terrified I am of Magnet now?
Very terrified, and that makes me happy, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think. Oh man.
It's really fucked up. You're trying to neurospike me in a deck that says an end to suffering.
I know, right? It is a bit cruel.
All right, a credit.
All right, and I'm active.
All right, so this is the one ID where power drawing last click is like 10 out of 10.
Yeah, sure, we can say that.
All right, I'm gonna draw up.
Right. It's just that you're suffering and I'm the one ending.
This is the other Kevin Tame art, mind you, we have in our deck. We can run archives for a credit. I don't want to do that. I think we just need to set up here. I think getting the Zahya ability might be a bit better for us. Not much to do here, honestly. Oh, got a Windows pop up. That doesn't come through across the stream. That's good. This thing is kind of rough, but I think we have the pressure here to do that, barring Celebrity Gift. This is a 2-credit ice, which is like not amazing, but
that is. What is the plan? Like that? Yeah, that is. Yes, I do have very little money, but
we want to just put the pressure out. This would probably be better on R&D, right? I don't think R&D is a wraparound, but this makes Pat think. Bravado R&D, only 3 cards for Pat. It's a possibility. The thing is, like, I don't want money here. I just want access to the things that we need to get in. Because once we're locked out, like, much of our money is attached to getting successful runs. So it's in our best interest to draw into breakers and stuff like Class Act. The HQ ice is guaranteed to be magnet. I know. I know. I know how this goes. Okay, now Pat only has not a lot of money. The thing is, like,
not a lot. No.
Do we need a Bravado R&D? Yeah, fuck it. Let me in. Oh, okay, that's fine.
All right, what do I think you got? So you mentioned Kevin Tame. I'm going to go to NetRunnerDB and look up.
This is Bravado. Bravado is the Kevin Tame art.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
Pat has exactly Magden money, which is what we're doing. Oh, he's already res. Never mind. Naming hardware. Interesting.
Boomerangs.
Boomerangs, yeah.
Oh, I guess I will look. All right, yeah, should have been an event.
The mutual favor is so good here, right?
Yeah, will be really great. I'm happy for you. Come on in.
Gain a credit, thank you. So that was a really profitable run. That was like what was it? There was how much money did we make? So we make 3, 4, 5. That was a 7 credit run. I'm gonna go ahead and mutual favor out the paperclip because I think we want to charge what this is, and we can install it for free. Mind you, mutual favor is special order plus. So we'll get that down, and we'll try server 1 here. Pat doesn't have snare money, and we basically get through wraparound for free now with the penny shaver. Magnets, how they work. Continue counter ice. We'll break for 1. Oh,
I'm gonna get to use it next game. I can feel
it. And I'll draw last click. Okay, that's good. Yo, Pat, I said specifically on last time we streamed that like seeing the art of Noetic Void was such a big deal to me that it made me want to play Dark Souls. I am 12 hours into Dark Souls 2. We're doing it. I've never beat that one. It is so great. I mean, very uncertain on red team. It could end up in a lot of different places. I think like people are, for criminal, people are pretty dismissive of it because of the run event thing. I think in Shaper, like the fact that puts central pressure on everything is really good, and it can cause you to run more, which I think that's really good. Like I honestly think it's a lovely card. I feel like this is just good content for the community panic levels to see Noetic Void getting clowned out. Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, people who were worried that Noetic Void was too powerful are now realizing it is a 1 to trash.
Hey, Pat. Good night, sweet prince. I've de-res a 2 credit ice, and I'm feeling good about it.
Okay, well, as soon as I res my magnet.
This is not the card I have 7. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's exactly what we want. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click for credit here. Actually, I was not going to click for credit. Sorry, Pat. I'm going to hit penny shaver as little as possible, so I'm going to do this ordering.
Interesting. I think, okay. I don't know. My math on penny shaver is kind of weird. I feel like you should be probably clicking it at the end of every turn that you run.
But I think you want to click it as little as possible. I think if you're clicking for credit, you should click it. I don't know if I'm going to be ground out because then the sure gamble isn't worth playing. But specifically when I play, yeah, I don't know. Definitely if I hit penny shaver, it would be worth money. Maybe I didn't have to play it, but I think it could go either way.
And
looks like 173 combined viewers right now. Holy shit, 421. Whoa.
Oh, good for us. Wow.
Okay, Pat's on 5 credits and jamming for remote. So the threats here are Rashida. The threats here are Noetic Void. Are we the kind of people that respect threats though? You know?
Never have been.
Never have been, really. It's interesting. I'm worried about this. I want to do this.
Oh boy. All right. Every one of those pieces of ice could be a magnet, as far as you know.
Yeah, and I don't care because that's what I went out the way and I put it on a cheap piece of ice that's already de-res. So even if you res a magnet, you know, like I've got my value.
That is true. You spent 2 credits and a quick and an MU to de-res something. So.
Don't spell it out like that, man.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. We're supposed to be positive.
Yeah. No. But like, I think it's interesting. Okay. I need to figure out what to do here. I want to get the pressure on. I want to get this down. The problem is like we don't have access to all the breakers we want right now. In fact, we only have this, which is the least relevant. I think we've only seen so far wraparound and Eli we can deal with. I'm considering just running archives, which doesn't feel amazing. And I'm a bit too cowardly for this. I'm going to just do that, I guess. Yeah. It's like Vamp, except with tag, you lose an MU. Exactly.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
The fact that, unlike Parasite, you have to hold it down, it's so good. Sorry, Pat?
I said that's really annoying, but I'm just going to let you.
Yeah, I think that's right. So we get a flip. We get to see a new Enigma. Mind you, that alt-art did show up before when the 7th swordsman we've seen this game was thrown out. So that's going to shut down Pat's economy unless, again, this Rashida probably fires and something good happens. Oh, boy. Oh, Pat, I don't know, man. I'm going to start slamming. I'm just going to start slamming.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Just steals agendas.
Yeah, shit. So the interesting thing is you don't have to click with Conduit for this run.
No, I didn't.
Because it doesn't matter. Yeah.
No, if I had a red team, I wouldn't. It technically doesn't matter because we're only going to see one card. And it gets counters no matter what. I'll show you Conduit a bit more in chat. I just need to interact on stuff. So this is a new card. This is not our card. Mind you, we're not going to use any other card spoiled this week besides from the ShadowNet who let us use their cards. Yo, Cephalopod, how's it going? It's gone really good so far. But this is really good specifically in Zahya because it is a strong multi-axis for R&D and it can see a lot of cards. I think there's only a couple of things that work with her relatively incredibly well. Oh, thank God. I thought that was a magnet. We don't have the money to get through that. So we're going to let that fire. We lose our boomerang too, which is something I didn't fully consider. And we didn't power draw with Class Act, so not amazing. Sengren, what's up? Pat's deck gets better tomorrow, hopefully when the Jinteki spoilers hit. Yeah, are we expecting Jinteki spoilers tomorrow? Ooh, Maryland.
What to do here, though? So you're on 0 credit. Well, you're on 5 credits if it's spend a click.
6, even.
You're on 6 because you add 1 before you take it, of course.
Yeah.
So far, no counters on Conduit, so I'm not feeling terrible about that.
No. And the runs on R&D are not, like, cheap for me. Oh, tomorrow's Jinteki day. Oh, hell yeah. It's always a fun day. Every Friday is Jinteki day.
You go there, and I'm going to take the credit.
Okay.
Oh, and I don't have my drip.
Do you want to draw instead of credit?
No, it's fine. Let's just keep playing.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm never going to learn.
Okay. So I think we have to hit this button here. So that's click for 6. That seems okay. 3 credits is a really annoying amount because we know Pat has Eli, we know Pat has Magnet. He didn't res the archives before, which if he did would be pretty good for us because we could have got off Conduit. We still need to set up breakers. I think we actually might just do this and go HQ. I feel like we actually want the sec testing.
All right. I'll choose resources next time.
I'll play it. Maryland's new flavor text? Okay. What is Maryland's new flavor text? The only
yes,
you only get one child to make a count. Oh, geez, that's good. That is Maryland in the remote. It is.
Yeah, it is a bit sinister, isn't it? All right, start turn.
There's also an interrupt now on her. That's new. That's cool.
Okay, what to do with this? I think I go.
Pat is stabilizing, which is unfortunate for us. And Violet level clearance last click. What a powerful card. Technically worth generally 4 credits. But now like Pat waits what, turn 8? Pat has 5 agendas in hand probably. 11 credits is a fair bit. If we go archives, we don't get a flip. Oh, we're drying up here. We are drying up. I need to just start face checking things. Okay. Let's force money. So I'm going to play a Penumbral for 2.
Penumbral for 2, and you've got...
only 4 credits. Yeah. 3 cards in hand. Solmir, the new flavor text is really good. I've been enjoying a lot of it. Also, just to see old cards, like obviously new art is cool too, but then new flavor text on top of it, it does feel like refreshingly like a big deal. No further actions. Ooh, a 3 credit run. Don't mind if I do. We didn't... Did we draw this turn? No, I don't think we did. We didn't flip, which is unfortunate. I think we want to draw specifically into like some of our stealth credit cards. And we found one of them. Oh, we have a click.
Yeah, I'm loving a lot of the flavor text we've seen. So there's been a lot of good stuff.
I'm not going to hit this button. I'm gonna hit this button because I don't want to hit this button because this button's better than this button. This is a better button. We all agree, right? This is the superior button. This is a worse button. Okay.
Are you talking about Panic Button? A card that would be great in this ID?
Panic Button would be really good. That's an Anoetic Void in server 1, huh, Pat?
There's no way to tell, honestly. Like it's like with cards these days.
Are you maybe worried about a Wanton Destruction? Maybe lowering the value of your Anoetic Void?
No, Wanton Destruction would be great. I invite you to Wanton Destruction me.
Yo, Ardem, you're playing with Stealth Zahya? Yeah, it was my first like idea of what I wanted to do here is Stealth Zahya, and it looks really fun. Right now we're struggling to get the pieces together, but we could have done it. I think we had an option to get our whole Breaker Suite. And the thing is now that we have to worry about playing around specifically, like this could be a 4-2, like a NISEI token or a Cyberdeck Sandbox into 2 net damage if Pat really wants to. But we have an option of a big turn here. Huh. Okay. Let's put Pat's money where his mouth is. He needs 2 credits for Anoetic. He needs to risk 2 ice here. Oh no. Okay. It's the future. If you spill wine on your machine, is that a problem in the future or is that okay in the future? Like, have we fixed that?
It depends. Is that all a hologram and you're just typing on the tablecloth?
Expensive napkins. Okay, so that was some money. We have Penny Shaver. I feel like we now just have to hit a magnet. How do we pressure Pat? Pat definitely has a magnet on server 1 because I haven't seen much end the run ice. Oh, fuck.
What? Come on.
I'm going for it. In theory, if this is a 3-2 into like double Neurospike, we die.
That would be delightful.
I think that's why you're drinking. Digital. So we're gonna go for the diversion last click. This is just to destabilize Pat, so scoring the agenda seems a bit worse. If it's a sandbox, he's okay. Anoetic Void, mind you, plus okay. So we're gonna run into this. We're gonna pay 3.
Or you can spend Penumbral.
Yeah. We'll spend Penumbral. We'll spend 1 off of Penumbral to place a credit. We're through. So we spend 2 real, 1 fake, which is a free fake.
Let me think.
Do you Sectus use to flip archives? No, it doesn't. Because you don't actually access. Yeah. So you could in theory kill me here, man. If you nail the subtype.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I didn't realize that. I'm playing fast and loose.
Oh man.
Because the idea is that Pat like can nail at least 1 damage. He can score at hopefully a 4-2 agenda. Have 3 credits left to his name, which if he scores a sandbox, he's guaranteed to do that. And then hit us with a Neurospike. Now, if I just drew one with Netmarker like a smart runner, this wouldn't be an issue.
Sorry, I'm letting you in.
Oh my lord. I'm taking the access, Pat. No, I'm kidding. I'm diverting. Okay, let's go. Is this a 4-3 into fucking Neurospike, man? Do you have it? Do you have
no, I don't have
vulnerability?
I don't have it. Wouldn't that be great though? Oh. I don't, but that would have been amazing.
That's the thing. It's like with Neurospike, there's so many things you have to play around. It's really, really difficult unless you just have, net damage protection. So Sean, the weird interaction specifically with flipping archives was with the Eater. That's the one I remember. And it flips archives in theory as long as you used Eater to break a piece of ice.
I'm trashing. How do I trash an ice?
Just you drag it off manually. Yeah. So Pat replacing return a credit, because you paid a premium for that. Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, Jinteki has 2 4-3s. You're right. You have like improved protein source, right?
Yep, absolutely. I did consider that for this deck, like just being all 3-point agendas that I could score at weird tempos.
Yeah.
But no, just credits for now.
Okay. So that's where the magnet goes. We've seen how this works. I'm going to power draw. I do like this one. But I'm pretty sure server 1 is now actually just it looks like an NGO front, right?
There's no way of knowing.
There's no way of knowing. It's possible.
No way of knowing.
Paul Up, by the way, should definitely be in this list. If I knew you were playing an Anoetic Void deck, you put in Paul Up at minimum. There's so many good reasons to play Paul Up in the System Gateway meta.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna force it to be an NGO.
Oh my god, that's rough.
Yeah, right.
But sure, come on in.
Can't believe they rotated Infiltration. Didn't they do that a while ago?
Yeah, I don't think that was in the last core.
No, it wasn't in the last core. I think I'm gonna actually draw a card here.
Okay.
Do you want to res?
I will not res.
Okay. So no Zahya abilities for a while. We'll do the doof. Pat's on 2 credits. So again, if this is an agenda, we're not likely to die to things. And then I think I'll just put up play a free Penumbral. So that's basically a sure gamble of stealth credits. Literally just learning about the existence of 4/3s. Yeah, there's a couple. There's a neutral one, and then there's the one that gives them credits. Oh no, Pat. Oh no.
And you go here, and now we're good. I mean, I'm not good. Like I do have money and slow drip, but I did put sure hedge funds in this deck. I'm just gonna dig for them.
Yeah, we've seen them. There's no IPO, man. That's like wild.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, like, have we? Other than hedge fund, we don't know any transactions.
No, but there is a day called economy that's coming up, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Where's the celebrity gift, Pat? You don't like the new llama, do you?
I do. I prefer the giraffe. I'm team giraffe.
What's the S on the remote? That's a beautiful new wraparound from Kevin Tame. But Chris, if you're asking what's on the remote itself, we're gonna find out real soon. So I'm running here for a flip. It is, so what did we lose here? We lost every single swordsman we've ever seen. A Neurospec got thrown out, an Enigma, which honestly is really good ice right now. We can't deal with that. That's what you overinstalled?
No.
Really? Okay. Server 1, we're going to go here, and we can hopefully get a Netmarker card draw. And that's why Penumbral is better than just like a credit, because sometimes we can use it as a card draw. And it looks like we're going to take down an Anoetic Void here. Pat doesn't have the credits to snare us. So this will break. We'll use one of these to draw a card, which would be a filtered card. And I'm going to take this card because it's more fun. So we'll bring down a Rashida and an Anoetic Void. 1 credit. Could technically use stealth credits. And oh my dude. Nice. Super cool.
I mean, it's back. I just wanted to try it out. I thought this deck would be making more money. Okay. And that I could leverage that in like some amazing plays. Somehow.
Yeah. Man, wraparound, 12 strength. Let's go. That is cool. I like that this comes back. It's also a functional errata. It doesn't have connection on it.
It doesn't have the connection. Yeah, connection subtype.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to still draw here. This is the point in the game where we need to find a way to deal with Engram Flush because Conduit will close the game. And we actually probably should be running HQ a bit more because there's definitely agendas in there. Yeah, we're going to run HQ. We need to get Zahya's ability.
Okay.
How many? I'm not going to do that. This is an easier way to do it. So we'll do the stealth credit, which is free. Actually, could have considered drawing a card there. Dude, nice. He says between credit teeth. Pat can't res this. We know this is an Engram Flush. And again, like de-resing the Engram Flush, Pat, it's actually been working for us, right? Like that's a hard ice for us to deal with. There's the Obokata. Okay, so we know there's definitely agendas in hand. This one we can't steal. We could have considered drawing. We'll get a credit though. That was a 2 credit run. Yeah. How is connection subtype a problem? It was a card called MCA Informant that you could install on a connection. So you could actually install it on an upgrade in a remote server that the runner couldn't get to, and then they couldn't clear it because the text of the condition counter belonged to the runner to the corp. It never actually showed up to be a problem, but it was like clearly an unintended interaction, and people were scared of it.
Just that and turn.
Oh, Jessica, you gotta stretch your legs. It's important. Is Obokata the strongest agenda ever printed? No. And honestly, if it seems really good right now, like once you start playing against an Anarch that can trash stuff, it'll look a wee bit worse.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna draw once for value. That's exactly what we need. Pat has enough money that I'm going to pre-install this. So now we're MU all used up. I'm gonna do the play. So I'm gonna career for out red team. And we're gonna run archive. So this is a 3, 4, 5, 6 credit run.
Oh boy. Okay, so you're running archives.
It won't get the flip though. And at this point we're set up. So now I think our game plan is just to close it with Conduit, which is good to see what Conduit does. Ah, yeah, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
it was so obvious that was a magnet, wasn't it?
Yep.
Here, I got to move our cameras. Just let me, I'm going to break this first. So I'm going to break for 2. So it's 3 strength. So we'll boost 1 with a stealth, which will put a credit on Netrunner. I can't believe we haven't drawn Trickster Taka yet in any game. And then we're through. We're going to get sec testing. We're going to get red team, and we are good.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice card.
Now the thing is we basically got a new MU, a free MU. That's fantastic. We probably should be drawing aggressively, I think, with Netrunner, just because we know Obokata's in hand. But I just don't know what Pat can do with Obokata, so it seems okay. Meanwhile, Penny Shaver has 9 credits. Yeah, I know. We definitely shouldn't. The thing is, stealth credits are technically a bit more valuable because we require them. So these Penny Shaver credits, like, we might just never take them. So I guess Paragon's technically better in that circumstance.
And gosh.
Okay. I think I actually want to get the flip, so I'm gonna put this on server 1. I don't know if Pat has archives traps. Pat, are there archives traps in the modern meta?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Just as long as we're clear. I'm not gonna say which ones they are.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah. So run this. Red team. So again, successful run 3 credits, 1 in Penny Shaver. We're gonna boost break. So we'll use a stealth credit, which puts a credit on Netrunner. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll draw a card here. But that's a card we want. Axis, we get the flip, so we get to see 3 cards flipped. It's a Thimble Rig, which is really good against Tao, modernly. Oh, he has a hedge fund that Pat can't play, so what's in his hand? And a Neurospike. Okay. So we could consider the HQ pressure, which seems relevant. We do know that there is, we know this ice is okay for us to break. We do know that there's an Obokata in hand, so we probably want to just draw up into that. So we'll do that. Oh, our friend here needs to come down before anything else. Yeah, we'll just take a turn off. Pat's probably going to hedge fund out from here, which is a problem. But our little friend is here.
There's Trickster. All right, let's see what I can do.
Have you considered naming R&D with sec testing just to build Conduit counters? That's probably good, actually. I think that's the right thing to do here. I'm tunneling too much on the flip, which is probably not good. Yeah, Pat definitely has a hedge fund there. But you're right. I think sec testing R&D just to make the run cheaper, and then we can come back and capitalize on the tokens is cool.
That's...
Penny Shaver is mostly worse than Desperado, but then you run to Econ Warfare. The problem is, like, if they're Econ Warfaring you and you have your money on Penny Shaver, you're still going to get goofed up by whatever punishment they have. Single advance. Okay. Yeah, I like the R&D play. So how many times can we run this server? Pat has 8 credits. We have seen no NGO fronts. I think we can value draw here. I guess I'll take this. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, we'll take the fun one. Penny Shaver would have been fun against Universal Connectivity Fee. Yeah, that's true. That'd actually be really cool.
Yeah, true. Because it's not taken away when it's still on Penny Shaver.
So the question is, can we run this with like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 credits? Probably. So I'm gonna run server 1 first and not click Penny Shaver. Okay. Dirty Laundry the remote. Ultimate disrespect.
Let me think.
Okay, yo, Werner, get some sleep. Thanks for dropping by.
Into those.
Yeah, 6 credits. We have a free one from Netrunner. We have Taka, 2 Penumbral, and 3 on Netrunner. The thing is, like, Jim, I don't want to dirty laundry just because of Obokata. Like, our cards in hand actually kind of matter. We only have 18 left. That's still a lot. Ooh, Eli is good. Okay. It's worth noting we've never used Afterimage so far, like, to bypass. It's not good against Anansi specifically, but... do I do the free stealth credit here? Yeah, I'll just use our Taka.
Come to wraparound.
Okay. So break. Oh shit. Break 1. Okay.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
You only had one agenda Jar Jar, as I know. There's an Obakata in hand. This might be it.
This might be it.
This could be it. This deck has a suspicious magnet to Anansi ratio.
Yeah, I'll end it.
What is this? Pat, I can come back.
You can come back.
What
I just want to have a chance.
Are you archering me? No, Archer seems like a terrible play. I'm coming back with only 3 credits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this has to be fine.
But how about this? You know that I put Archer in almost every Corp deck I build.
Okay, so hitting this is wrong if there's a border control specifically on this remote, but then at least he can't score out.
Oh, you took the money off the penny shaver. Nice.
Yeah. I don't want to get too greedy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get too greedy. I'm going to put this on this. I don't know whether keeping a penumbral is actually good. I guess if you have to trash resources, it's nice to have stealth credits on a card that isn't. Oh yeah, this is the second game. Yeah, excuse me. We played a full game already. And I still haven't got the conduit pressure out. No, I keep hitting the wrong thing. That's it. Okay. All right.
Fine.
Okay. The Pat deck for Crim deck, Daojin, to some extent, yeah. Like the magnets, yes.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen like Chrysium or anything. So not too hard, it doesn't seem.
Okay. So that takes you that much. You've deactivated my economy, my entire economy.
There's that 2 credit D-res, right? That gets you. Okay. Rashida, Anoetic Void, and we're back online. Okay. So I'm gonna do R&D, and I'm Pat. I'm gonna stray for the what's it called? The local application of force. Get some Zahya bucks. Quiet. I love that Magnet is considered teching against Crim. In this specific meta of the 4 cards we're revealing, it's so good. So we'll break this. Nice. I'm assuming if Pat reses this, we'll need the stealth credit. I don't think that stops us from using Taka, who got another credit. We'll place a credit. We're through. Acacia plus Tranquilizer Mad Stacks? Yeah, I guess so, right? Conduit too, huh?
All right, what you got in hand? I'm going to name event.
You're naming event. Okay, well, I want cards in hand because I think we're going to connect with an Obakata. So I'm going to go ahead and break. I have to use a stealth credit. Taka is my friend. I guess in theory I shouldn't use the stealth credit on Paperclip because we lost some value. There's a sandbox. I'll take it. And Obakata. Oh, the jailbreak should draw first. It is busted.
Jailbreak should have drawn first. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I do see the unimplemented red text over jailbreak.
Oh, okay. That could be it. Okay.
So maybe it's only half implemented.
Yeah, it's going to happen right now. Yeah, it happens after the X's, so that should be it. So the jailbreak, mind you, I knew that there's an Obakata in hand, so I'm playing this because we'll draw before the successful, and then we'll steal it.
Yeah.
Good game, Pat.
Good game.
Yo, jailbreak has been closing it off every game. Like, you need pressure. It's like the one-stop shop. It's so good. Oh, I could have just draw 1 in the middle of that. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, that would have been smart. I should have just done it manually. Yo, Bane, great job at the reveal. Thank you.
Acacia meta.
Glad you enjoyed it. Oh, Pat, I muted you by hitting M again. Hey, you can hear me?
Come on.
I kept writing close prompt.
No, you muted yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I should have attached it to a letter that I use less often, like E or R.
Sure. Anyway, yes, I do have other econ in here. Like there's violet level clearance, as you saw. There's the Rashidas, there's the NGO fronts, the hedge funds. What else do I have here? I might not have that much more. And the theory is like I scored some Cyberdexes. I have Cyberdex Virus Suite, of course. That's my archive strap.
Yeah.
So it like no matter what, if you run archives, run archives or don't, I make some money, and there's merit.
Yeah, I think CVS and archives is the best trap that's in the modern card pool, as far as like we know, right?
Yeah, very likely.
Good games,
so,
dude.
Yeah, good games.
Do you want to flip it to the other side? There's a question in chat whether I'm playing Turning Wheel. Turning Wheel, so this version is a stealth version, and the stealth version requires a fair bit of influence. Like we're spending 6 on Netmarker Taka combo. We have to play Penrose. You could consider playing Mantle, stuff like that. So the influence on this one's actually quite tight, and then we wanted to play Conduit because it's a new card, and I promise you it's very good, although we haven't used it because, again, like the genders are all in HQ because Pat, you put the pressure on, force the reses. This is exactly what you expect to happen with an HQ pressure deck of things like Red Team, Penny Shaver. Like that works like intended. But we have another version that does have Turning Wheel that plays more good stuff and doesn't play stealth, so the influence is a bit freer. Yeah, we're gonna switch sides. Let's play some court.
Cool. All right, let's do it. All right, are you starting a game or should
I? Yeah, let me start a game. I'm gonna put on casual just in case. Oh, and I'm gonna call it Metropole Grid Live just so you know you're in stream. Okay, y'all. Okay. I made fun of it. We're here. We're gonna test it. It's called Built Too Fast. It's a Weyland Consortium built the last deck. We'll see how fast it is.
I'm not sure which of my 2 decks to go by. I made Stakes and now I have Egrets, or it's a bit clunky, or it's a bit clunky, but it's still Mayfly. I'm gonna go with it's a bit clunky. Yeah.
Which one is this?
It's a bit clunky, but it's still Mayfly.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, I'm a huge fan. All right, Weyland Consortium, we got a lot of new cards again. Worth saying for those who are just tuning in, so glad you're here. Hopefully you're as excited as we are about all this stuff. Specifically, we're playing on a Jinteki.net test server. It's good to re-rack every once in a while. And we're playing with some of the new cards. We're playing with all the new cards, basically, that we were able to reveal yesterday on the channel. The caveat here is that we're not playing with any of the other cards revealed by community folk this week, barring the nice people at the ShadowNet who specifically said that we could use their cards and they line up really well with what we want to do anyways. But there's a lot of other stuff, specifically when it comes to, like, we saw some Weyland cards this week. Go check out the folks at San Francisco. They got some really cool Weyland cards to check out. They're really good and built to last. So if there's any questions about, like, do you have this, do you have that? No, we don't for now, because we are going to just play with the stuff. We're also playing in standard meta as of March 28th. So system gateway, rotation of Sansan, all that good stuff. Okay.
Yeah, people in chat are guessing the game plan pretty. Yeah, it is. You know, it's going to be a Woo, Flame Out, Mayfly.
Yeah.
With some other tricks thrown in. Fun.
This hand is fast enough. I'm going to keep it.
Actually, I should point out, this deck, I took his Andorius Kabonesa Woo deck and made it a little bit worse. So we're going to see how that goes. All right, I'll keep this.
All right.
Good luck, have fun.
Thanks, man. You too.
The people's champ. I've never been anyone's champ. I have won a single store championship, actually. I still have that plaque.
Okay, we're going to install an ice. We'll put something behind the ice. I'm going to go ahead and, for value, mind you, we didn't talk about this Weyland Consortium. When you advance a credit, if a card, when it has nothing on it, the first advancement, you actually gain 2 credits. So it's like clicking for credit. So this is, I almost hit res. That is some value. Let's go.
All right, let me take a look what I can do.
I'm a bit surprised by 1 card already. So this actually, like, we'll see what this is, but this lines up with what I think has to be good in this identity, because I don't like advancing cards. This also is going to goof up Pat a wee bit, which is really nice for us.
Oh, good. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flame Out Woo should be played way more than it is. I'm even without Mayfly. Flame Out is a really good card. What I'm really excited about, and we're going to see some of these cards hopefully, is that we've seen some fundamental shaper cards, no, that's a new Diesel, that actually really help them to play an economic package, a draw package that is outside the standard Haley stuff, and that's what I'm most excited about. How hard was it to make a 44 card deck? This one, it was easier than Runner because I made a 40 card deck and then realized 44 made more sense. Ooh, Pantograph. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I figured I'd get that out there early. I should make some runs here.
I do have a problem though, specifically when it comes to building 40 card decks. Like on a Runner side, it's really difficult for me. Ooh, single axis.
Yeah, might as well check it out. Yes, I will. See, now I'm getting Pantograph value.
Oh, fuck.
Install that. Oh, I already did. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, weird. I should have one more quick. Because you know what happened? I didn't install with Pantograph. I installed from my hand while I was scoring the agenda.
Oh, okay.
So,
cool.
So I'm just gonna let me see.
Cool.
I guess I will do the thing.
Monica just said, I have a Netrunner plaque from Benny Bill. He won my home store championship with me placing second to him. Roughly a year later, he gifted to me as a wedding present, modified to have mine and my wife's photo on it. Made me cry. I love you, Ben. That's really sweet.
Oh, that's really cool. And get it exactly.
So that paid out so fucking well. Your single access into Agenda, into Free and Haley. Mind you, this is the new Project Atlas. This is actually like a 3D render, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. This is one of Zoe's, right?
Hell yeah, yeah. I think they actually spoke about it on the ShadowNet, how they rendered this up in Blender or what have you, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, and they're talking about how Zoe very casually learned
learned Blender.
Imaging stuff.
Yeah. Okay, well, Pantograph is some good value. This is one of the first cards we saw spoiled. So what I'm going to do, Pat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go as fast as possible. Digital rights management. Okay. Into our good friend here, Oaktown Renovation. I'm going to install it.
Fun.
Server 1. New art. Really good. Well done, Kira. Kira has a lot of art actually in this stuff. I'm going to advance it 1, which I'm actually pretty sure is going to give us like a goofy amount of money. 3 credits for advancing.
Works out.
Works out.
Okay.
And another piece of ice. Going to throw out some cards. We're too fast for this
card. Okay. I need to check my deck builder again just to see what I have available for me. Okay, so I'm looking for that and for that. Yeah, I can do this.
Kira's art's been consistently great though, right? It has. The art's been really fantastic that we've seen so far. We've seen so far all of system update 2021, and I'll pick up a pack even though I have all those cards just because the art is quite nice. Flame on, I'm scared, man. Woo out the Conduit. Chris has a good point there. Wooing out the Conduit aggressively is like a play.
Yeah, that's interesting. Don't have the credits for right now.
Wait, is it a virus? It might be a virus. You can't woo it out, right? Yeah, sorry, it's a virus.
Oh, it is a virus.
Yeah, okay, never mind.
That's a good point. Okay. All right, so I drew that. I can put that down. That'd be good.
Pat's playing Shaper on stream. Now you know how I feel when I fuck it up consistently.
You know what? I'm going to take 2 credits here and put out Cyber Trooper. Get this started.
You know that doesn't work with Mayfly, right? We talked about this.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay, so I'm scared. Okay, this is good. Pat, I'm gonna. The problem here is like if I score it out, like Pat could install if he had more money, right? Pat, like if he didn't do the Cyber Trooper Telu play, and I'm not saying it's wrong, if you click for card instead, like when I score out this, you can like conduit from hand, like you can do ridiculous stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I think is really cool. I'm just gonna score it. So Pantograph fires, so Pat gets a credit and may install a card.
What do I want to install here? Sure, just for value.
Okay, value. Haley. What do we have going on here? This is I like. This I like. I think this is the one that we don't probably want. Nah, this might actually be good. Ezra, I love the Deep Dream art. Like when I try, I always get results that look like the bird from Up.
All right, let's check R&D.
I swear to God, if you get Pantograph value off of this single axis.
Interesting. I thought you hated that card. I would have guessed you hated that.
Okay. I want to let you know I'm playing an Advanceable Ice deck. There's gonna be a lot of cards in here that upset me.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I will gain a credit. And how about I play Creative Commission?
Hell yeah. So this is one of the ShadowNet cards. Again, check out their podcast. They have a really good interview with Zoe. But this is really cool to see like economy events in Shaper. That's not a thing. Like that's literally not a thing.
Yeah, of course. That's completely new. That's very cool.
Oh yeah, this thing. This is a good surprise, isn't it? Ranks for free on the corpse turn with Az to set up something next turn to be good. Yeah, this one's cool Naz. It's just hard to not play Masterwork and Az is the way I see it. And I guess you could always like prognostic it. We're not going fast enough. I'm gonna do that. I'm scared. Advance it.
Okay, so what's that?
Yeah, I kept this because it's probably gonna be okay at some point. And again, the Ice Pat saw is pretty expensive.
Okay, so what do you have? I need my flame out to really get going.
Yeah.
But I do want to, I've got to put pressure on. Install a card there. That might be an Atlas. That might be Rashida.
semiotics. Thank you so much. Y'all, please keep that up. That's fantastic. Pat's muted right now, I hope. So good stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Install run R&D.
Okay.
See what happens.
I'm going to res a Hordem. This is my Mayfly tech, unfortunately. It is not triple advanced though, so you can still break with an AI. Also, this art's better than the original art.
I like it a lot. That's right.
It is striking. Well played, N. Hopkins. Is this with all the revealed system gateway cards allowed? Wendigon, all the revealed cards from NISEI and from our channel and the ShadowNet, but not from other community members. We wanted to give them the spotlight, so you can go check out their content. We'll be talking more about that stuff next week when NISEI's talking about it too. Except the ShadowNet, like we don't really respect them that much.
All right, I'll let all super teams fire. You can make your money.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you've got 11. You still got a card in there.
The shadow who? That's a good point.
You know, I'll draw just in case I do get the opportunity to use.
Okay. And that's like a really cool thing with these last click things. Like I love the idea that you're like shapers are about setting up for situations, right? Like elegant solutions, setting up for the future. And the idea that like you set up last click and invest in next into like your next turn. Oh, it's so great. She is Rashida in the remote. Okay.
The thing about using so the original deck had a super corridor, which has 2 MU, not 1, like Pantograph does.
Yeah.
And that actually feels a bit cramped. Like I was practicing this deck with slightly different cards.
Oh, the MU.
Like it does feel a bit, it does feel a bit cramped if I'm relying on stuff like Jinteki for a lot of my econ. Obviously, I'm not, but
no, but that's I think you're right. And there's other excuse me. I believe it.
I mean, I like that. I like that they're stretching the limits of MU. Cards like Tranquilizer for criminals, stuff like that. Okay, that's a pretty deep server, and that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, right?
All right, that's Diesel. Still no, huh? That's good, that's good.
Diesel has new flavor text. They all have new flavor text, right? Diesel says no diesel, no fire.
What does it say?
Yeah, it also says new diesel. It has like a new packaging, which is lovely.
Do I run that? Probably not. Although I'm sure one of those is a firewall.
I've got legitimately good enough money. Like it's not the outfit money right now, but like I've been tempoing out okay.
Yeah.
Yo, Paul, how's it going? What is that one again? Which one exactly? Okay, new Aesops from Krembler and Alexa Spicer. And we do have good old Paladin Poimu, which lets you install things, and you like installing things.
Yeah. And you know what? I think I'm going to check HQ to see what's going on. I'm sure. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Thoughts on the most busted card? There's nothing that's really, really busted to me. I think there's some really strong cards, which is fun. But we're not going to exactly talk about the other community stuff just yet this week. So we'll have a better conversation probably next week about that. I'm going to score this out with a counter. Enjoy your Pantograph. I could have considered not scoring with a counter to like react if you dropped like some incredible R&D pressure or something.
And here's me contributing to the scoops. I got my own red team.
Ooh, aggressive criminal. Let's go.
Yeah. And the thing is, you left two central servers open, so I can make my money back.
And not only like you installed that with Paladin Poemo, you installed that with Pantograph credits, like that came down cheap. And this is what I love is like it's so easy to inject run-based economy and pressure on servers where these decks didn't pressure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's fantastic. Yeah, we'll do that.
Cool. Yes, I will.
The way ID looks way funner than it should from a tempo perspective. Yeah, the thing is like single advancing a lot of stuff. Like I'm not excited to single advance Hordem. I'm never going to triple advance Hordem. Well, until Pat plays like Mayfly.
All right,
but he's off.
I'm going to
his pan shop.
Let's check
archives. Sing 3 cards. We threw out what, an Audacity, a Rashida, and an NGO front.
All right, wow, 3 Rashidas so early. Cool.
Yeah, right.
Might as well check HQ with my red team. Nope, that's not what I want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you misclicked. Yeah, that's all good. Tatouche de bouge.
Wait, what happened to? It's not letting me choose HQ now.
Oh yeah, it's probably because you've already ran HQ, and JNet probably doesn't understand how to undo that. Just run HQ manually. We'll fix it with like place credit 6.
Yeah, sure.
Or whatever you.
Okay, let me just undo that. Okay, so I will run HQ manually.
Yeah.
And then I'll just
Yeah, we'll just do it. Audacity. Okay.
Audacity in the settings. Okay, so what do?
You do /counter credit 6, I think, or /counter C6 might just work.
I think it's C6.
Spaces. So counter space C space 6. No hyphens, I don't think. Yeah.
Cool. And then I'll just add 3 line. Okay, then I've got one more.
What's Talent supporting? I'm assuming he might be on Chameleon, or maybe just Kabonesa like actual breakers like Euler and Friends. I don't know.
I got stuff.
I believe it.
Thank you. I'll draw for now.
Okay. Install, advance, I'll gain the money. Thinking.
Okay.
This is a hard one, hold on.
You can think all you like.
Got it.
Wait a second.
Pause for Audacity.
Oh,
no. Yeah. I don't know if he's on clot, but like you gotta wait. You gotta wait so he can clot it out.
All right.
So Pat's on the clock, because assuming we have hostile, and if he doesn't have clot, we can always pull it from deck and go from there.
Oh man. Okay, so you've got hostile in the deck. You're gonna pull it, score it next turn.
Yeah.
Unless I have clot.
Unless you have
you
clot.
don't know if I have clot.
A lot of influence there on red team and Paladin, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, did you Pantograph to install or no? You just gained money?
I took a credit. I didn't install.
What? You have 17.
Maybe I didn't have anything in my hand that I could or wanted to install.
Is your hand like 3 overclocks? Because I'd be really excited for you. Oh man. Okay.
Okay. Let me see. So I could do that. Into that. Oh, sorry. I should start my turn. Take my clicks.
So mnemonics, in terms of cards today specifically, I don't think there's anything scheduled besides this stream. I think everything is scheduled will be revealed, barring TF34 and Lime still have cards to reveal, and those aren't on the NISEI schedule. So those are like the wild cards, literally wild cards. But I think everything else you can see on NISEI.net.
How do I make it so I can Aesops after the Rozeki fires, in case I don't want the Rozeki?
Just right now, you click on Aesops.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to use Woo to bring out a self-modifying code.
Okay.
I'm going to do that to bring out Conduit.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, this might be an issue for us.
I'm going to play
This is a strong one. Okay, there you go. Coming in. This is a free Conduit. Holy shit, dude. You have like such strong turns where you Pantograph this out, do the start of a turn. But you only have one.
Okay.
Red team. Oh man, this is fantastic. So what are you doing, Pat? You want to explain it for those? A lot of things going on here.
Okay. Yeah, so a few things happen at once. So I used Woo to bring out another self-modifying code and use that to bring out Conduit. So Woo can't normally bring out a virus herself.
Okay.
I'm leaving another self-modifying code on the table for reasons we'll find out later. The next thing I did was I brought out Euler. Euler specifically on the turn it comes out is much stronger because it breaks subroutines for free. At the same time, I have Cyber Trooper Talgut, who boosts the strength of cards that come out on that turn. So now Euler comes out, it's already matching the strength of Hortum, and it breaks Hortum for free.
And these are like the turns that you're going to see in people like Tao as well, right? Like get Euler down, you get through 0 for code gates, stack all the code gates on R&D and like smash into contaminates. Now, or conduits, excuse me. And conduit here is really good because you can red team to get the virus counter and then still run next click to do stuff. I think, Pat, if you're aggressive, you could have just used your SMC and then kept your simul chip around for it, and you could have gotten maybe another axis here. I don't know how important that is.
But simul chip will have use next turn.
Yeah. But this is also like so oppressive too, because like every time that you steal an agenda with Conduit, like you can fire Pantograph and like it keeps cascading on top of itself. It's really interesting.
Oh yeah, sorry, Euler.
Euler. Excuse me. I was just saying what Pat was saying. I knew better. I just didn't want him to feel bad.
Okay, and with my last click, I will run with Conduit. This time I'm going to see 2 cards, and of course I will use Euler to fully break Horton again.
Yeah, for 0.
Server.
So we're going to see 2 cards.
Okay, and that's fine. That is fine.
Okay, so Pat has 18 credits, so we have to figure out how to get past him with the clot lock. I think I'm just gonna try it. I don't think he has clot in there. There's no way he has
Barrel
clot.
out in the chat is doxing me. I don't know what's going on there.
I'm gonna go use this. I'm gonna look through my whole deck. I'm gonna try and find a hostile takeover, Pat. Okay. First click. Do you have any action?
No, not on your first click.
Install. Do you have any action?
No.
Advance. Gaining a credit. Do you have any action?
Andre, I'm going to tell you something. I really thought I had clot. I really thought I did. Go ahead.
Oh, good game, dude.
I really thought I had clot in my deck. And while you're doing that, I was looking at the deck and I'm like, shit. I swear, like a second ago I had clot. I swear I did.
Yo, for the fact that you're like setting up as much as like some Haley decks, but you do have run pressure is so cool to see. And like that was, how fast was that? That was 8 turns. Like that's Titan-esque in terms of, you know, just enough tempo to jam. My remote server, by the way, I guess I'll show you what it is, and I'll explain to chat why I'm playing some awful shit. Okay, so hear me out.
Wow.
Hear me out, right?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna triple advance a piece of ice. I don't want to.
No,
it's too slow in tempo. We're meant to go as fast as possible. So I wanted to play ice in my deck that specifically gets value from a single advancement. And there's not many. Colossus, which isn't a great ice to jam behind because it doesn't inherently end the run. And then it's like Ice Wall, which advancing it generally doesn't change the break cost. And then Firewall. And Firewall is really expensive, but honestly, a 6 strength barrier on the turn you're jamming through, if they don't boomerang it, is going to be a problem. Like, I assuming Pat might have to Mayfly through that for a lot of money, which is pretty good.
Maybe.
Some cards I would consider double advancing because I do have like Trick or Light, stuff like that, but I don't want to triple advance anything. So this is like exactly the kind of card I want to see in a deck like this, a card that is good on a single advancement. That being said, Firewall, 6 strength, and the run isn't amazing, but like this is the sort of thing I think we need. Our ability fired like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We got 12 credits. It's not the worst on a what's it called, on an 8-turn game, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't able to bring, like, if I'd gotten Flameout out, if I'd been, maybe I should have been digging more aggressively for Flameout. But like I definitely would have tried to run that server 1 if I could.
Yeah,
I had Mayflies in hand. I couldn't even bring them out with Woo because I had them in hand from almost the beginning.
Oh, that's why you're complaining about the MU, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see that.
Yeah, but my next turn would have been, so first of all, I left the self-modifying code out because, again, I was so positive I had caught in this deck.
I don't think you need to, though. I think you just do like simul chip into SMC into Claude. Like, I think you should have gone for 2 more digs with Conduit. I think you could have got away with it.
True. Yeah, but I had the simul chip so that next turn I could sell the Euler and then simul chip it back for free to get 4 more runs on our.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, that's really good. The free simul chip. And like, if I don't win there, like you're going to dig through me. I drew an Akhet. Like, what do I do? Put an Akhet on R&D? You break it for free. Like, it's so bad. Real quick, just to chat, Akhet's 3 advance is pretty worth it. In a deck that's going to try and win on turn 8, you don't have time to triple advance a piece of ice. You really don't. No. It's really not going to help you that much. Yeah, Desengrin, I agree with you. Built to Last is actually sort of comparable to Sports Metal. I don't exactly think so. Like, I think you could compare it in terms of like jam value, and we got 2 credits per agenda. But the thing about Sports Metal is that you want them to steal your agendas. We don't, because our ability doesn't fire when they steal agendas. Like, we're not playing a lot of 1-pointers. That's not going to really help us that well. It's also worth noting.
Well, yeah.
Sorry?
I was just going to say, in favor of the comparison, Sports Metal, the ability fires whether they steal it or not.
Yes.
So it's kind of like Sports Metal in that way. You just get an advance on the.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like you get the credits before you score or they steal, and then if they steal or score, it's too late. You've already gotten that value.
Yeah, but it is, right? If you smash R&D with Conduit, like I lose.
Oh yeah.
Right, like that's the thing that's beautiful about that. Like you jam agendas, they steal them. You're like, cool. Now my game changer is better, which is a big deal. Lions, how's it going? Do you got a card to talk about? We're really excited for it. Hopefully we see it soon. Wall to wall also comes up in this deck, and I think wall to wall is a non-bow because you only get this for an advancement if it's the first advancement on piece of ice. So if I end up a wall to walling like a Whoredom, like then I can't advance with my ability. And wall to wall, mind you, doesn't advance cards; it places advancement tokens, so it doesn't trigger build to last. If it did, that would obviously be very good. So like it's kind of difficult to use. Maybe it's just good enough like Rashida that you'd never advance with it until you advance cards with things on it. But like we can jam an agenda basically every second turn, hopefully. Scoop chat, let's do it. Soon? Okay, soon. Limes, mind you, and TF34 are still the top 4 finishers that have cards to scoop. Pat, do you want to run it back? I really want to say this flame out, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's try this one again. I do have one more runner deck that is Tao, but
cool.
Whatever you feel like.
Your choice, man. I'll host.
Okay.
Wall to wall helps you get the single advance up to 3, but Arzon, like, what are we gonna do? Like, our remote is jamming every turn. We don't want to ice it up. Like, it doesn't feel amazing unless the runner doesn't trash it, and then it's an uniced remote. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm hoping to jam fast enough that we don't need it. But you're right. If the server is like empty for 2 turns, there's a very little cost of us putting that because we can always return it to hand.
Okay, so chat is saying Tao.
What's the name of the deck?
I think we're gonna do Tao. The name of the deck is I made mistakes and now I have egrets.
Nice.
So I'm gonna run that. And yeah, if we have one more game, I'll play Woo again.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna keep this because I got the hottest Tao tech. Dude, I got the hottest Tao tech in this hand.
Is it just a thimble rig? Or is it ice is your tech against Tao that you're just gonna put all in one server? Because that's not bad.
Yeah, you can't move my surveyor off the remote if there only is a remote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep this. Sure.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Switch my eyes.
All right.
So
well, I have the perfect tech for this. Her name is Psych Mike, and she's friends with Conduit.
Oh fuck!
And together they run R&D.
Together. This is the first time each turn though, which is a bummer, right?
Yeah, of course.
Psych Mike is not as flexible as Zahya. Okay, so that is exactly the pressure you want here. That's hilarious. Yeah. So this is Tao, mind you, for those who are just tuning in, this is the new Shaper Identity System Gateway 4015, like everything else we've seen. Whenever an agenda is scored or stolen, you may swap 2 installed pieces of ice. Really strong ability. And this is Conduit, mind you, from the ShadowNet. Go give their podcast a listen. They have a really good interview with Zoe.
Oh, yeah.
Eric is also there, I guess. And it's a medium.
Oh, that's a fun card.
Okay, we have ice. That's good. It's a good start. Now, if we don't purge here, which is awkward, Pat can get through and get 3 credits and see 3 cards, which is something. I think we have to do it. If I draw, you see deeper, but I think we need to. Oh, okay, that's not good. Honestly, I would have considered.
Okay.
I could have considered triple advancing that, but I can't do that turn.
Interesting. Okay, so what can that be? That can be. The thing is, I don't know why I'm running at this stage because it's not like scoring an agenda benefits me at all.
No, it doesn't. Well, it does because you need 7 points to win.
No.
I wonder at the end game stats, does it tell you like how many Tao triggers you get? Because if it's more than 7, I think you still do win the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Tao has the alternate win condition.
Wait, this is what this is. Don't type it. Pat does. Oh, actually, no, Pat knows. This is a trick of light. He saw it off the top.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, he saw it. No, we can talk about it.
Okay, so what is it? You have 13 credits. That could be any number of things.
Build your own Zahya.
Sure. Sorry, I meant to do that with me.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so we're gonna res the mouse. It's going to do credit, a net damage, and a tag. The tag kind of is a problem with Psych, but Pat has. This is going to go good for Pat. He's going to see 3 new cards. So we're going to fire Unbroken. We hit a prepaid voice pad. Nice. Again, Zoe and Alexis together on the art credit. That's really cool. I think this has nice flavor text on it. We're off the market for years till the Beanstalk Crisis made redundancy fashionable again. Flavor text? I don't actually know what the flavor text is. Are you watching closely? That's nice.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Could be Archer, yeah. Solemn, that would actually be quite
nice.
3.
And might as well that. Yeah.
NGO was the bottom one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Dodge the snare again. He's getting so lucky. Snare would have killed him.
Oh, okay. What do I do here?
Is that a butterfly sting on Hortem? Yeah, it could be. Actually, I think also it's Lotus Field in System Update. I think it has similar art, but you might.
I think it is. Yeah.
It might be Hortem because that makes a lot more sense considering the advancements. Is that actually the first line of the Prestige? Oh, sick. Okay, so you remove the tag. Okay, I'm at the point where. Oh, Pat, did you see this card?
Yeah.
Are you worried about it?
Yeah. I mean, it's still pricey for you. Like 4 credits isn't cheap. And I could go Tag Me if that's the game you want to play.
That snare didn't rotate, no.
No, snare is an update.
Yeah. Okay, Pat, just remember it's there, okay?
No, I will. Oh, you purged?
I just
Come on. Okay.
I just purged. I purged there. I think that's an okay purge.
Hmm. Let me see. What else I got? Diesel. Good.
That's Are you good. Running all the new Shaper events from the ShadowNet?
No, not all of them. I feel like both the decks I built had enough card draw without VRcation being needed.
Yeah.
Like I'd put Diesel in before VRcation. They are both running Creative Commission though, because I like that one quite a bit.
Yeah, that one's hella good.
Let me see.
Yeah, Solomon, there's no way we don't get a Junebug replacement, right? Yeah, I don't know. Junebug rotated, which is weird, but we do still have what's it called, the brain damage one.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
What is this? There we go.
Oh, my ability has been activated. You fool! You've fallen into my trap.
Yeah.
Oh,
two pieces of ice.
Okay.
Who would have thought?
Oh, that's too bad. That's in my hand.
Second Diesel. Pantograph is so good early, man. Oh my god. What? Oh, this is the other deck. This is the other deck. Okay, I see the confusion.
That was why, yeah.
Okay, so we know where that is now.
Although you know what, in all fairness, if we do play the other deck, I did go into the deck builder and slot because I definitely could have put that in.
Yeah. Okay.
I came here to steal agenda and swap ice, and you've given me no ice, which is very mean. Okay. So single advance might be an Atlas, might be an NGO.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do here.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
So
Pat always has R&D pressure. He could always tilt and find where our snares are.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is exactly what we're going to see. Like, imagine this is an agenda. Say this was an agenda and we scored it out and we had no clicks left, right? We scored a sandbox or whatever. So Pat can now put one of these ice that's unresed on R&D and then pressure R&D with Conduit, and then we have to res. Like, that's a normal thing that happens in Netrunner so much. It's like R&D is safe. I'm going to push for the remote. But now, like, the central pressure is alive and well. Like, it's so reminiscent of Leela, but it goofs with the stuff that you've set up as well. Like, it's quite something. Like, that's such a big deal.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's gonna be rough. Those. How about one of those? And
that's the same lady, right? With the quantum displacement ring or whatever it is.
It seems like it's the same lady.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Ezra says, I would say Clearinghouse is a Ronin alternative, not Junebug, and yet we also have Ronin, I think. So
yeah.
Okay, so
trick the Telepress magician with that trick of light. Yo, he at least is on board.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Pantograph. Install with Pantograph's ability, I assume. So
yeah, some ridiculous stuff happens here. Pantograph into Tao. Oh my god. Okay, Silent Chip comes down. That gets some access to Clot, which is something. Especially because we have Atlas with a token, so we can like pull hostiles or whatever. Yeah. And this got moved here. Okay. Okay. I want to keep this. I'm gonna throw this out. It's a bit questionable, but we're gonna do it. She's been doing that casino scam for how many years? How's she not been caught? Well, it's a sure gamble. She literally can't get caught. Multiple combos with Trickle 8? Yeah, technically.
Yeah. Let me just take.
Just our ability doesn't really combo with Trickle 8.
Yeah, let's run R&D.
Okay.
And
Pat?
no point doing it with Conduit, so just what is this?
I figured I had to deal with Tao.
How is that?
You only put one ice in the whole deck.
The ultimate tech. Oh, perfect. Oh man, you got me. You got me on
they're only Mayfly.
Okay, let me think about how I want to deal with this.
Yeah.
If I want to deal with this. Still got 3 quicks left. Honestly, I might just yeah. I will. No, I'm being silly. I should
okay,
I might as well get some.
For the new Gordian really good to stack and code gates. Also new art, 1,000 puzzles with a single solution. It's a knife. You also have bad pub, so this goes a bit further.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, so I will break. Obviously very pricey for me, but I will get some money back from Psych Mike, and then I've got other ways of.
Are you not scared of the public trail?
Oh, I forgot about the public trail. That's fine.
No, it's okay. You can make a successful run if you want.
Okay.
Okay. So credit from Psych Mike, counter on Conduits. The next time it is a jailbreak worth of cards.
And just credit up, even though it won't prevent the public trail, which I already knew about.
Just credit.
You know, I tell new players that my favorite thing about this game is like the value of information.
Yeah.
And then when I play, I refuse to act on information I have. That's how I play. That's how I do.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do hedge fund, and I'm gonna. I guess I'll advance this. Like that's the problem. Is like advancing mouseless isn't good. Like the R&D mouseless because it doesn't affect what it does. But advancing this mouseless is good because we have Trick of Light.
True, and it's important to note, Trick of Light only takes from one card and puts it onto another. You can't spread out your counter.
Yeah, which is always the thing I forget. Do as I say, not as I do. Yes, because once you're good enough, you don't have to follow those rules because they're guidelines, right? Absolutely. They're not rules.
They're just guidelines. I'm going to Deuces Wild.
Nice.
I will.
Yo, it's like obviously everybody's going to be playing with Pantograph because it looks awesome. But the fact that there's so many good now events in Shaper, Onacom is looking quite nice.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Onacom works great with the new events we've seen.
Yeah.
I'm going to expose one ice.
It's a cat.
What is that? It's a cat, which is a barrier. That's cool. 2
strength.
Which is and the nice thing about that is now I can put the 2 mouseless on the same server and Gordian Blade gets a lot.
Yeah, it does.
And now I get to run, but I'm not sure if I want to run R&D right now. I'd only get 1 success. I'm not sure if I want to run at all. Of course, that is the other problem.
You have to.
I have to. Yeah. Okay. I guess I said R&D.
You don't need to. You want to do another?
No.
Are you sure? It's up to you, man. You can let this fire too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna undo that.
Okay.
Take this back. Do the same thing again. That gain 3.
Okay. So Deuces Wild, mind you, is a modular card.
That and HQ.
We're going HQ.
And I'm gonna make a successful run, but I do want to.
So there's a public trail in there. So gain a tag unless you pay 8 credits if I play this, but it is pretty expensive at 4.
We've got a cat. So what can we do about a cat? Get draw. Good.
Gory right now is about as big as Switchblade. Well, it is a Switchblade. It's actually really small. Second Deuces Wild?
I'll take credit.
Okay. I'm going to do advance for money. Advance. Trick of Light.
Ooh.
Another Alice with counter.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, now I'm on the clock. That's great.
Okay.
So what is Tao Salonga going to do here?
Yeah, you have full information, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to switch to 2 mouselesses?
that would be fun, wouldn't it?
Oh.
Okay. So Yaket is nothing for you to res, and I don't have. What is my method of dealing with Yaket?
Yo, Jessica, have a good night. Thanks for dropping by, huh? Always a pleasure. So Tao is triggering. Pantograph also triggers for what it's worth, because all the triggers have the same window on when agenda is scored. Pat can decide what order to do it. It largely doesn't matter, but Pat can trigger them in order.
Yeah, so I'll just install one of those for value. And you know, I think I will put Paquette on R&D just to make you res something.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah.
This generally will be cheaper for you to break than mouseless.
Yes.
Until I triple advance it.
Okay. So you can you probably have the Audacity in hand. I wish I had an imp.
Mosses, have we seen any influence of Pat's deck? In this deck, we've seen Deuces, Wild, and Claude. I think that's all we've seen so far. I know it has egret in it due to the name.
Yep. Again, the name of the deck is I made some mistakes and I have some egrets.
What's mistakes?
Mistakes is mistakes with the first letter taken off. Just like egrets.
Is that a reference to a card though?
Egrets? Yeah, it's a shaper card.
Mistakes.
No, it's a joke with it. Regret and egret, that is like you just take a letter off the front of. I'm just gonna run R&D here.
Yeah, that's fair. Jingle's asking on public trial there's 2++ signs, so we're not entirely sure, but largely here, 1 second. When you see circle signs at the bottom, that means how many copies of it show up in the System Gateway deck, and the ++ is probably how many copies of this are in the System Gateway Plus deck building set or something like that. I'm not actually sure. Joke needs a pamphlet. All right, so we're gonna get an egret. So now we have a new egret. And Hopkins, the art on this. So we have the dancing water bird. So now you break this for only 2 credits, 1 even if you want to. And this takes up immune. This is really good. The is takes a reference to him not to have Miss Bones in the deck.
Is reference? Oh, okay.
Miz. All right, so it's 2 credits with Psych Mike. That's a really good combo. Conduit Psych Mike is fun.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, Psych Mike could be a lot better. Psych Mike was a card I took out, put back in, took out, put back in.
Yeah.
And I think my deck is like 41 cards, so maybe I could afford to take it out. Okay. So I've scored no agendas. You are almost definitely about to win.
Well, you have Claw. You're good, man.
That's true. I do have Claw. Yeah. Oh, I completely forgot that. Thank you for reminding me.
The thing is, like, you have to Claw as soon as I single advance.
Gordon Blade or something.
Yeah. Or the egret, you know. It's fine.
Yeah.
Are you all surprised to see egret in System Gateway? 100% was. Yes. I really was.
Yeah. Because I was expecting Tinkering.
Yeah, the thing is, like, that's what's so amazing about System Update. System Update has no chaff in it. I don't think there's any card in System Update that's not playable. So, like, egret, like, kind of pushed that line, but I think it's really creative and more interesting than Tinkering. I was hoping Dig Deer would show up. I think everyone has a soft spot for Dig Deer, and there's not a lot of daemonship in the
I'm not sure if there's any daemons left, except for Project NISEI.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do advance to gain the money.
Okay.
And then I'm going to advance.
Oh yeah, okay. All right.
Is Persephone in the card pool? Yeah, Persephone is from Mars. So Persephone Egret is like a really wild combo. We used to play those decks back in the day.
Back in the day.
Oh yeah, Magnet also does dunk on Egret, which is gonna be really fun when that lines up poorly. They really wanted to make Magnet important. Cards that install in corpse cards are really cool. Like they're very fun design space.
It is very fun, and it plays with MU in interesting ways. Like means that a shaper can't just fill up with Rozekis.
It feels more hackery too. Oh wow, this is 3 cards, 3 credits. Jesus fuck.
I'm not sure if it's using my bad pub.
It is. It's automatic.
It is. Okay, cool.
You'll see when you run. There's like a parenthetical credit next to your credits. Fuck, man.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. This is absolutely. I've got 9 credits, and that will take me 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Okay, at least I can do that.
Oh, that was a triple access, yeah. What if the chess pieces didn't take immune and gave programs like Egret the chess abilities? I would honestly love more programs that can move a bit more across ice. That obviously makes them hard to deal with, but like I don't know. My made up runner has juggling pins, and you have to catch them and keep them going up. That'd be really fun.
Hey, I'm gonna play a new card.
Yeah, man, what you got? Woo!
Overclock, new stim hack.
So this is 5 credits for the run, cost you 1. So it's a sure gamble on a run, but you don't keep the credits. Honestly, pretty good. All right, sorry, this is a mouse list. Okay. So the idea here is that Pat stacked the mouse lies. So 5 for that.
Masolai are still frustrating to deal with, but at least Gordian Blade breaks through them.
Yeah.
And
Pentagon, you think OC is better than Stimmy, more flexible? Sort of, but 9 credits is a lot of money, man.
Yeah, 9 credits is a lot.
Oh, sorry. Encounter.
Sorry, I'm trying to. Oh, there we go.
No, I goofed it.
And access server. Oh, fun. Very fun.
That's a hot take. Yeah. No, Stimac is incredible.
Install card Pantograph? I don't know. I think I might not install a Pantograph, and I'm not going to swap with Tao.
Sure. Yeah, Tao's the main, which is actually really cool.
And yeah, take credit and turn. Go ahead.
Oh, that's interesting, Pat.
Yeah, I know.
How many credits?
How many
credits do you have?
I've got 7 credits. Whatever. I don't care.
Public trail.
Ooh.
Give it a runner tag unless they pay 8 credits. You can't pay for. We can't pay for that. You got 7?
No. I know. Actually, the thing is, I'm saving up for other things. Oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Good game.
Good game. Okay. Oh man.
Yo, like real talk. Here, I'm gonna move my face. One of my favorite archetypes in like all Netrunner, this is what I started playing competitively back in the day, was mid-season replacements, Titan transactional, right? And so the idea is that you play aggressively, you play fast, but then surprisingly enough, you also have this like combo pressure attached to it, where like if they go too deep into you mid-seasons, and then you can like psychograph out Atlases and Titan, which is honestly absolutely nonsense. So here we have a play. We go aggro. We generally get tempo.
That was a great play.
Yeah.
So you could not have scored that card on your turn, right?
No, I wanted you to steal that 100%.
That was great.
I didn't do the math. Like, obviously that overclock helps it a wee bit, but I thought like if you score it, at least then that play is online for a couple turns. You also technically had to respect if I had an economic warfare in the deck, because I could Atlas for economic, Atlas for public trail, or like I had 3 clicks to do it. I had 1 click left here if I had to get economic, which the deck doesn't have for slot sakes. Yeah. But like I love that. Like when you have multiple win conditions, go fast, and if they can't keep up, you get them. I feel like we got less money, but again, turn 10, turn 8. This is how fast we're going and built too fast. Like, oh man. Andre could score it with Audacity. Oh yeah, actually I could have scored it from Audacity. You're totally right. Yeah, I could have done advanced Audacity. That was something that I probably would have forgotten. But chat's got my
still, it was a great play to force the. You forced me into a bad situation that I couldn't get out of. That gave you the win. That was great.
So you asked about money. So turn 10, right? Okay. So I got 2 credits on Akhet. So I'll just count it. 1 for Akhet, 1 for each agenda. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I advanced a mouse list. So 10 credits and 10 turns. ETF, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Any other tag punishment? No.
Yeah. It's Angren's saying, if only Pat could have put Creative Commission in his deck, I did.
He played it too.
Just didn't.
Oh, he didn't play it.
Didn't show up that time.
Yeah, because last click, that's the best counter, right? You ran, you're like, I'm going to public trail, and you'd be like, sure, gamble, let's go.
Yeah, so other fun cards that I put in this deck, just for fun, Contaminate. You can see that. I'm going to throw these out so you can check them out. So Contaminate, obviously, if you purge Conduit, I will Contaminate and run again.
Yeah, and again, that is the on its own, that's good, but then attached to like Psych Mike.
Yep, exactly. Get value out of it. Other cards. So prepaid voice pad. When I built this deck, I ended up looking at my econ, and like because of Creative Commission, because of Deuce's Wild, which I used for the expos, I ended up having a lot of event econ, and so I put the prepaids in there because I'm like, oh yeah, well if I'm playing an event almost every turn, very likely I might as well get 1 credit for it.
Yeah, I get it.
Other cards include forged activation orders.
The fuck?
Again,
that's so cool.
So I can see what ice you have, and then make intelligent decisions with Tao's ability.
And it's worth saying that Deuce's Wild too was definitely for that same idea that you can see the ice as well. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, that was a valuable play. Rejig, in case rejig is to move the egret around, which gives me even more flexibility about where I want to run.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Or if my opponent has a magnet. Which is unlikely. Who plays magnet?
Yeah. You can do that. That's cool.
And a flip switch, which is also there kind of for so I can run without information, and then if you res something too big, I can jack out and then later use that information. I don't know. Flip switch, it seems like that one's probably the 41st card. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I feel like this could be, it's so easy well, we have to now call it the 41st. Yeah, you said 41st. Sorry, I just always hear 46, right? No, well done.
Exactly, yeah.
But that could be like Turning Wheel. It could be Paul Up. I think it's super relevant in the meta. There's so many things this could be. Dude,
Paul Up would be
you haven't played a Mayfly yet. We're fucking up.
Okay.
You had one job.
Mayfly is in my other deck. We can play that again. I have put Clot in it.
Okay, you put Clot in. Okay, we're gonna rehost. Yeah. This is the only corp I have, unfortunately. So I'm gonna run it again. But I think it's fun, and the games are fast, so we can see stuff. We
are playing a lot of games.
We're playing a lot of games. It's fantastic. If you're just tuning in, by the way, I just want to say huge hello. It's been a wild month so far for Netrunner, and we're basically streaming tonight. We've played 3 or 4 games so far, showing off the new cards. In short, we need to give a huge shout out, just huge thank you to the NISEI team who have basically got this all together to work. The JNet team as well, to get a private server that we can get on without accidentally like revealing stuff that we shouldn't. Like, a lot of work goes into this, let alone obviously like organizing a month worth of spoilers, making cards, like absolutely everything. Huge shout out to that. Also, of course, I'm joined by Pat. How's it going, bud? It's been a fun month.
Hey everybody, it's me, Patrick. I also want to thank NISEI. Like, even if they're getting people so hyped about Netrunner again by organizing this month-long Scoops Fest.
Yeah,
like it's just so smart. It's getting new players back into the game, which is amazing.
Yeah,
and every card we've seen has been like great or interesting or both.
Yeah.
I've just loved everything I've seen from the set so far. Like, it's really stellar.
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Like I'm trying to get new players into the game, telling them like, this is the set you're going to want to buy, or you're going to want to print and play, and then buy it if you like it. But I also get to tell them, like, even as a veteran player, this is a good set to own.
Yeah,
like, this is a good cards.
Look, okay, so obviously we talk about System Gateway, and like I'm at the point, I don't know what it's going to cost. We're going to find out, but like I'm going to buy extra copies of System Gateway and just be like, go to my sisters and be like, here, you can learn Netrunner if you really want to. It's probably not going to be expensive. Stuff like that's fantastic. That's an easy product to get in. Also, the fact that like System Update 2021 is a printable thing from NISEI. It's so hard to get old cards. Like, you have to go onto to Proxy Nexus. You can print them yourself. A lot of work to cut them. Like, sure, it's possible, but the fact that they can send you, or you can purchase, a greatest hits album of like Netrunner fundamentals is so good. So good.
Yeah, absolutely. So like, my plan is to get probably 2 copies of the starter decks, and then just 1 of the deck building pack. I'm not sure if I want to get an extra deck building pack. I'll just have the starters around just to teach people the game, and then if they like it, then
they can pick it up.
Here's where you go.
That's totally fine.
Yeah, cool. And I'll probably be buying a copy of System Update too, even though I already have those cards, because I like you were saying, like, a lot of the art is just as good or better than the original. I like a lot of it so far. I like the IDs. They've got great art, especially the corpse. All right, let's play one more game. Sorry.
Yeah. No, let's do it.
Okay. This time I'm going back.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
go on.
I was just going to say also, for those tuning in, we're playing with the cards that have been revealed by NISEI and the cards that we revealed yesterday on the channel. But there's a lot of stuff that's been revealed this week. We're going to leave that to go to the channels that are doing it and watch their stuff. Also, shout out, we are actually playing the ShadowNets cards. But that again is because our lack of respect going both ways.
Yeah, that's true. We've made some enemies, and that's all right. And again, this name of this deck it's a bit clunky, but it may fly.
I'm so stoked.
I probably could have done better with the pun. Maybe when I publish it on DB. Yeah, I'll keep.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's see it.
Okay, you know how it is.
I love it.
You like that 12 credit start? That's
sure.
Like 1 credit worse. No, actually, that's equal to, what's the math on the outfit?
It's 1 credit less, right? Than the outfit,
yeah,
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Have the Anarch Icebreakers been revealed? We've only seen 1 Anarch card, I think. Or at least I've only seen 1 Anarch card.
We're starved for Anarch cards. I'm gonna do that.
If you read the lore, you can like get suggestions of what the Anarch. I think one of the Anarch breakers looks like fundamentally. But no, we haven't seen anything else.
Yeah, that might also be ice, because it looked like you're talking about like the saw blade or something.
No, he used the cleaver to cut through stuff. So we're assuming it's a fractor, right? Oh, we've seen the Anarch ID. Yes, we've seen the Anarch ID for sure.
Okay.
Fucking stop.
It's a new card. I'm trying to show it off. Come on, man.
Dude, you're doing Mayfly wrong. All right, so
that is true. Okay, I'm gonna do Mayfly later.
So Kabonesa, like if I jam behind a single piece of ice, it's like so bad for Mayfly.
Mm-hmm. But
wait, am I leaving fucking archives R&D open? No, that's ridiculous. What am I doing? Hold on.
It's up to you, man.
No.
You could let me get one game in. Oh, I see. Oh, so we could just reset.
No, we can just start a turn if we really need to.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know.
Okay, 4 credits. Let's go.
Interesting.
Are the NGO fronts in this deck? Yeah, there are. The problem is like a lot of times we're throwing them out of hand because we want to go faster. We don't want to spend a whole turn to get like what? It's 10 credits. It's good, but like rather just jam an agenda just about every time. So March 23rd to 25th for new ice. Yeah, it seems like it, right? Like because there's subtyped. Like it was like something that suggested barrier sentry and code gate. Okay, this actually worked out, I think, a lot better for me. So Pantograph comes down. Man, I love hitting this thing. It's so good. And honestly,
yeah, we're all happy for you.
This is one of the few, not the few, but like, fuck. I was really worried about reprinting Oaktown art because I'm such a big fan of the old Oaktown art, and this is so good.
So,
remember when Andre panned the Weyland ID? Yeah, right?
All right, what's that ice? Nice. Is that 2 mouselesses? Mouse-alive.
So advancing also like tells you what the ice is, right?
It gives, well, I mean, if all your ice is advanceable, it doesn't give a lot of information, but it narrows down what it could be. I know it's not a toll booth or something.
It's not an archer.
That's
a big deal. It's a big deal, man.
Yeah. No, I know. You don't have to tell me. Put down that.
Ooh, we're off. We're super off. You have to host it. Okay, wow. Big old Mayfly. Okay. So 9 credits.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I've got 9. I've got 12 credits total to work with.
Okay.
To get through server 2.
And it's good because you can use those 9 credits to help with public trail.
Okay.
I found good Mayfly tech, man.
that's not bad Mayfly tech. Okay.
Do you want to break it? Do you break it? I think you force it out, right?
I know I force it for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, break it. Spending 2 of those. I mean, I've got simul chips. Like I've got stuff to bring the Mayflies back.
No, I know. I agree. It's the best I got right here. Until I triple events hoard him, right?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I will. Oh, sorry. Hold counter.
Okay. Oh, Pezzy. Okay. Continue pass. I'm gonna go ahead.
Would you like to?
No.
Oh, I see. I'll get you back.
Stop.
So that costs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could woo out another Mayfly and get it.
Yeah, you could.
That would like.
No, you don't have enough clicks. You don't have enough clicks.
You're right. I don't have enough clicks. In that case, I'll just take credit.
With simul chip, you can use Mayfly 6 times. Yeah, even more than that. If you play like Reclaim, like he can pressure the shit out of the remote. And I'm just gonna score it, and he can get a Pantograph, and then he can like Mayfly Conduit. Mayfly Conduit doesn't work out too well. Like you want a permanent answer, unless you like can because you can't Mayfly it multiple times with Conduit.
The nice thing is I'm going to bring out Puemu, and Puemu will gain a credit start.
Oh yeah, so. Starter turn triggers are really cute.
Okay, so this is fine. I don't know why I would think it isn't. Gonna draw.
For what it's worth, there's a card that's spoiled. I'm not gonna talk about it, but it feels like a replacement for Puemu in your deck, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
The one that was that San Francisco that got to show that.
Yeah.
The one with 2 Zs. That's all.
Yeah, 2 Zs.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that. You can go to their channel and check it out. They had a really funny stream on Tuesday night. Okay, well, I guess I force you to do your thing.
What's my thing? Oh yeah, that thing. Okay, so that might be a GFI. It might be an NGO. Do I even know if this deck has NGOs? I don't remember. I should be paying attention. Funny Canadians say Zed. Wait till you hear how I say Ved. Like that really upsets people. I think it's a regional thing, regional to my apartment, but all right. I've got 9. I can force another one of those out.
Zed is not specifically a Canadian thing, right? It's just like British, like the Queen's
Yeah,
English
I think
thing?
it's a British English thing.
Okay. It's better.
So question, I can overinstall Flameout, right? If I install another Flameout, the first one trashes?
Yeah,
Is that
totally.
how that works?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's unique.
Okay.
Yo, Monty, I'm heading out for the night. Thank you both for the stream. Super excited for System Gateway. Yo, glad you can join in and catch the stream live. Have a good night, huh? Thanks for dropping in. Ozzy says that too. Cool. All right. We're all on the same team here.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to trash this Flameout so I can install another one using Flameout credits.
Oh, feels real good.
I will bring out a Mayfly.
The weird thing, Rain, is there's a special place for hearts for Z 2.0. In Canada, though, Z 2.0, we call it Z 2.0, so it's not confusing.
That is true. Yeah, to make it easier on our American friends.
All right, so that's the Mayfly. Jesus, how do you score behind this? Like, I need like a really hot tech, or you're just gonna smash it every turn.
Yeah, so I'll run that, even though I suspect it's just a bait. And then I'll just boom.
Oh, that's cool. Arzan said you could install an SMC on the Flameout to use the 2 credits before trashing it. That's really cute. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I could have done that with Kabonesa too. That would be great.
Yeah, that's definitely really good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Pat, you're right. Of course it's a bait.
Oh, okay.
Of course it's a bait.
Great.
There's one.
All right, that's fine. Okay.
My British college professor didn't understand the American phrase "easy" for quite some time. What's a Z? What's this as about?
If
only Andre had an anti-AIs, yeah. Don't worry, we got swordsman.
I'm Canadian. My cat handle's pronounced Zebag.
Okay, let's go.
You really think I can't get through, eh? All right.
I think it's annoying for you.
Well, honestly, it is, and I'm very upset by it. But
it keeps you off R&D, man. If I don't do something like this, like you will just consider slamming R&D, I reckon.
Does that automatically use Poema credits? I don't think so.
No, it should ask you when you install it. Do you want to use? Oh, you can't use Poema for connections.
You're right, of course.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right.
Okay. All right. Cool. It's not going fast enough for me. Oh, I know what we have to do. I've seen the play.
Poemu says it can't be used for connections. I guess thematically, it's because these are kind of replacements for real frames. Not that Poemu isn't real.
No, it's just because it's digital, right? They only help with digital things. Yeah, I feel like I had a better line of play that turn. We're gonna go ahead and advance this. Thank you. Okay, this is gonna be a more than a 10-turn game, is my guess.
Okay.
Zebra. I do also say zebra, but I think it's just more. It sounds nicer. Poemo's jealous.
What have I got in here? I haven't even used. No, yeah, I might as well use it. That's true.
Oh, OBS has a crash report. Looks like our stream is still good. Knock on wood. Is everyone still here?
Stream's still good? Okay, cool.
It looks good on my side. I shut down the Wi-Fi this morning, and I was meant to reset the router to test some troubleshooting, and I managed to like wipe it to factory settings, and wasn't happy with how that goes.
Okay. I'm going to do something, and I'm going to need your assistance on it.
Yeah, you got it.
Because I'm installing self-modifying code with Woo.
Okay.
I need you, if I don't use the self-modifying code before the end of my turn, I need you to remind me, okay?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You're going to do that. You're going to, okay.
Oh, anyway. Man, we'll hope.
All right, I'll make a run with Conduit.
Okay. I'm going to res a big one.
Okay, so it's a strength 5. It's got 2. Those are annoying. What is my play here?
For what it's worth, if you let Colossus fire, I'll trash the SMC so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, thank you. I would appreciate that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a great answer to this. I have so answers to this. Sorry, just thinking.
No, you're good, dude.
I should type in the chat that I'm thinking.
You're the one playing Shaper, like SMC. You open that up, you open a whole Pandora's box.
True.
Surely trash a conduit? No, because Pat's gonna forget about the SMC. I'm gonna help him out.
Yeah. So a Colossus at 5 is annoying because I thought I would have had. You'd think I would have had Cyber Trooper Talent out.
Oh, are you on Chameleon?
I don't. I am on Chameleon.
Ooh, okay.
That's all. It's all fine.
I'm feeling good about my firewall tech, dude. 6 advanced firewall.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be very annoying. What can I get with it? Okay, that's right. I need to focus here. I need to focus.
Yeah,
no. I don't need you. Bother me right now.
I'll mute, dude. I'll mute. It's fine.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Fire subroutines. I know I'm going to lose the conduit or something.
Fire subroutine. So interestingly enough, the conduit still works, right? So if I trash the conduit mid-run, you're still good.
Interesting. Okay, it's good to know.
Yeah. So the tag is good though. Like that's nice. And I'm gonna trash program.
Oh, that's true. I have forgotten to use my bad pub during the last few foul outruns.
Yeah, for what it's worth, you want to use your SMC now to get like bad pub plus flame out if you want.
Plus value.
Yeah.
Are you? But you did trash the conduit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. So I will use the SMC.
Oh, you're right. It stops him from getting a counter. That is true. But yeah, he's still gonna be able to access 2 cards, right? Because I had 1 counter on it. I forgot how many counters I had on it. Does it actually work with the conduit on the board? Yeah, it does. Because the click, you actually use the ability generally when the run starts. It's just like you can trash a sneak or a beta.
Sure, bring it.
Oh, it won't have any counters, right? Because it references counters when the run's successful. Yeah, maybe you're right. Actually, maybe for that reason it doesn't work.
I'll just say cook it here.
We'll see. We'll see what Jaina does. That's a good question. I'm too used to.
I'm assuming. Okay.
Oh. No, I'm Pantograph. Okay, yeah, it didn't work. All right, so because it references the counters and counters are different. Otherwise, the ability still fires, like it checks, but then it fails the check. And a Rozeki from hand, man, feels good.
Yeah, not bad. I'm going to draw.
Yeah, there are no counters on it because it's gone. That's exactly it.
And then we're going to do this to bring a Mayfly.
Pat, I just want to remind you, you have a tag.
Shit. Yeah, you're right. That's right. I'm going to take that back.
Yeah, dude up. Yeah, that's a big Atlas alert. That's definitely what we want to top deck there.
Okay, sorry, I'm good one. Undo quick. Yep.
Should be same if red tip gets blown up. Yeah, because you can't take the money off of red team. Yeah, you're totally right. But you access no cards? Like, wait, what was Conduit said? Run R&D if successful, get access X additional cards. No, so you always will access 1 card if Conduit gets blown up. Okay, so you clear the tag instead.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Did you use the SMC?
I did. Thank you.
Okay, just checking. We'll do server 2, advance.
Upgrades do I know you have?
Hedge fund.
Okay, 15 credits. But I've got money too.
Yeah, pawn shop's good.
Could do that. That's good. All right, what is that of?
So you know it's not an Oaktown, right? Because it's face down.
Yeah.
So Atlas with counter is the problem.
Might be Atlas with the counter. Might be another NGO. I mean, a bad NGO, but I wouldn't put it past you. It's good value in this ID.
Yeah, honestly, it's single advanced NGO is totally fine in this ID.
Yeah. I'm just gonna draw. Okay. I will install, and I'll play this to get some cards back into my deck.
Okay, Harmony AR Therapy. Nice Dream Dogs. These are all NISEI dogs, eh?
Yes. Oh, that's true. Yeah, nice golden retriever.
So Conduit,
I brought back Conduit, Mayfly, and Flame Out, stuff like that.
So bringing back cards into your deck, like that's one of the things I don't like about Harmony AR. It's so slow in tempo, but then when you can pull them out of your deck immediately with Kabonesa, it does seem a bit nicer.
Exactly. I'm not going to be waiting to draw these necessarily.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, anyways, it's true. We're going to do advance, advance, advance.
And, oh, I see. That's going to be That's a bit cheeky.
I muted Pat. We could have gone for this.
Sanguine.
We could have gone for this, but I kind of want this in my hand. And this is actually really valuable once we're on game point. Because we can play a lot of Clot with Hostile.
Ace-offs, I think.
Andre, I'm a lot more lukewarm on red team than you seem to be in your video. The click math seems pretty bad to me. Click 1 install, click 2 run you, negative click 3. But that's the thing. It's like, okay, so people talk about the click math with red team, right? Like it's 7 credits over 5 clicks, but it's not. Like you can't, I don't think you want to compare it to Liberate accounts because you're not just clicking for credits and doing anything. You're getting accesses, you're getting runs. And if you're going to make a run on the central server anyways that turn, like it's a free click. It's literally can be considered as a clickless 7 credits. And now obviously it's conditional. You need to make the runs. There's conditional on what the runs. You can't play run events. But if you're making those runs anyways, it's clickless 7 credits. Like, I don't think you want to count of it like, oh, like, sure, maybe it's a difference of how soon you get the money that does slow you down. And maybe that's worth considering on like a fast meta where they sub everything. Sure. But the fact that it puts pressure and then you're not just sitting back and getting liberated money, like it's really good. I don't know whether it's a competitive card, but on its own, it's very strong. Ken, how much different is NISEI? It's hard to exactly say. I've been a really, really big fan, and their new player product seems better than anything FFG's ever done for the exact that market. Sentry, okay. 5 strength. Cyber Trooper Talute. Need to advance this Colossus.
I'm going to, oh man. Okay, what can I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The number with run events is the issue. Yeah, so I think Man vs. Tree you have to build a deck that capitalizes off that, right? Like you still have a lot of good things. You have Turning Wheel, you could do sec testing. I don't think it's amazing. But there's ways to do it. Like I still think pokes matter.
All right, I'm approaching server 2.
Okay, so you have a Mayfly. Your MU is goofed up though, eh?
Oh shit, yeah it is. You know, I'll lose that. I forgot Mayfly took 2.
Yeah, okay.
It's frustrating.
No, you're good. I need to think here. Yeah, I'll start here. Love Netrunner, but couldn't discuss after they canceled the game. Oh, Ken, there's a lot to catch up on, and it's a really good time to do it now. Check out NISEI.net.
Yeah, for sure.
The products are fantastic, especially if you're like maybe coming back or haven't played in a while. The new player experience is amazing. You net 7 credits and also get 4 runs for 5 clicks. That's great value. Also, if you get bounce, you keep the money, unlike run events. Exactly. So you can keep it to stab money for the corp. Like, watch the first game that I played against Pat, and like you kind of see the aggression. You see what it does. Like, I think it's a bigger deal. Oh, Pat, this is actually
what?
Bugged.
I did. Oh.
Because Mayfly shouldn't work with Cyber Trooper Talute.
I don't think it is. I'm using Flame
3
Out,
from Flame.
right?
Oh yeah, sorry. I saw it said 3 from Flame Out, so I thought it was like add 5 strength versus something. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Mayfly.
I mean,
bugged.
I definitely misplayed by playing the Chameleon for Sentry. That was a mistake. But I will continue. We'll see what I can do. Is this a mouseless at 3?
No, it's a Hordem.
It's a Hordem at 3.
You can't break this with Mayfly.
Okay, so I learned a valuable lesson, and I'm gonna have to let all subroutines fire.
Oh, what? What are even these subroutines? I don't even know. Gain 4? Search R&D for a card? This has never happened before. What is this? 2 cards for up to 2 cards? Yep. That's disgusting. Wait, can I win on the spot?
Oh no.
How do you win on spot? Sorry. I need to figure this out. Okay. Pat, you sure you don't want to SMC out something here? That's what chat's asking.
I honestly don't think I have a play here looking at. Oh no, I do. What the hell am I doing? Oh my god.
Hold on. I'm gonna give myself. Okay. You're good, man.
Let me just count this up. I completely forgot.
Don't worry, Hordem never fires. Fuck.
Okay. Here's what I'm doing. Using this.
Yeah, boosted Hordem. I think I've only saw it consistently fire in old SSO decks with Marcus Batty, because then you could use it to find a Marcus Batty and you're good. Yeah, this comes down to 4 strength. You break for 0.
That seems, that makes sense. I don't know why I forgot this.
Seems good.
There we go.
Okay.
I totally misplayed.
No, you're good, man.
But now it's going to be. Is this the GFI?
That seems a lot better, man. This way, huh?
Okay.
It's food.
Sure.
Pantograph.
Pantograph. Yes.
Yes.
Do I want to install something? Sure. And.
It's a CVS.
I mean, trashing it. I'm not even sure if I want to trash it here.
Here, wait. I need to Google something.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Payload trash.
Yeah, snare does cost 4. Fuck. Not exactly 4. Okay,
I'm not sure if Andre's muted himself or he just.
Hey, I muted myself, didn't I?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I searched the internet, so I muted myself. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So the play here was to do public trail, but because we don't have exchange, it's actually.
I do not like sassy.
It's 6 credits, so we're short a bit here. We're short 2 credits for exchanging these, so we could easily lose this if he just gets a good rip off R&D. The fuck do I do? What the hell do I do here?
Click for credits.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Is it better to advance this or click for a credit? Oh, it's always better to advance it. Yeah, okay. If only Hordeman fired? Yeah, if Hordeman fired, it's a totally different game. Oh my god. We could do like ridiculous stuff.
I don't understand. Wait, where did that card come from?
Sorry?
The card you just advanced twice. Where did that come from? Oh, right. It's your. It was your turn. I don't know. Oh my god. Listen. I've been staying up late all night.
I got it. I get it.
I'm definitely gonna sell this flame out. Take quicks. Whew. Okay. So that's gotta be an NGO front. I could get in. I could get in if I. Oh, but how valuable is that?
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I mean, what are the chances that's an NGO front? You've only used 1. I'm guessing you have 2 in here, or maybe 3, but 2.
Yeah, NGOs are nutty in this deck.
And yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is credit, quick Paul to host Chameleon, and then run, because I think that's actually a bit better for me as far as the con goes on server 2. That's when I do not want to trash you. Install Chameleon. It is a code gate. And
yeah. So that's 3 if you want.
And I want. This is going to devastate me. Like I know
I just want to let you know, public trail is unsuccessful run.
Oh, good. So I have a way out of it.
You do.
But look, I don't know. Like it wouldn't be game end. Like an exchange wouldn't be game ending at this point.
No.
Successful trail would be rough.
But yeah, it'll be bad. That's for sure. It's not going to lose in the game, but it'll be bad.
Okay.
All right.
But what if I do it? You know? I have seen through the ruse, and yet. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I had to click that. That was on me. Do you want access?
Please. Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
You nearly got me too.
Dude, I had the NGO in hand. I thought you wouldn't go for it. I even pretended I was muted. Yo, well done. Yeah, so if I jam the NGO there and you run, because like last term you were perfectly for public trail, but I didn't have exchange in hand, so I had to do public trail into consulting visits, so I was actually short 2 credits. And like I went into 1, but you going from oh wait, it's not over. Oh, it's not over. Holy shit.
It's not over.
I forgot what food is. Okay, hold on. I don't have an NGO in my hand.
That's right. You don't have, but no, now you've told me, now I don't know what to do. This is why I wish NGO front had been, I mean, like, I'm sure they will have other advanceable traps or advanceable like bluffs in Gateway, but I wish NGO front had been in system update because it's so good for 5/3s in the game.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god. It has a 3 on
by
it,
the way,
chat. Fuck.
yeah.
Sorry.
So it turns out, but Paolo's Cafe actually not that useful because I'd rather have spent the Paladin Playmo credits.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I ended up trashing Paolo's with the.
But no, you could use Palace Cafe to use the Playmo credits. Oh, because you install it for so cheap. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I installed it for so cheap. I didn't use Playmo.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck off. God damn it.
I know, right? Do I have? Yeah, I do have that. I'm not drawn that easy. Yeah, all these newfangled cards like GFI are hard to keep track of.
Oh boy.
I should just blind run HQ. Okay, so single advance. Interesting. I could get in again if I wanted to.
I don't think so. Oh yeah, because you have Chameleon in hand. Right. Okay. I got a Salam's in here, dude. You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, you're right. It's true. And I definitely only have. We'll see. Okay.
Okay, so this is worth knowing. How many turns are you weak to Neurospike? Because again, you score an over advanced Atlas, they have a click left, 2 net damage out of nowhere. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was game, man. I thought you nailed it, dude. You got a bit more work to do.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do something that seems kind of weird. I'm gonna install Clot.
Yeah.
Just so I can keep the Playmo out. And you know, maybe it'll.
No, it's okay-ish. You trashed the CVS, right? So now like it probably provokes a purge.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep. Yep. Let's do it. That's fine.
Let's go. Let's see how far you may fly.
Ask the spirit. Okay.
So advancing this is as good as advancing this, right? Because this is 1 click for 2 credits basically, and this is 1 click for 1 credit. Wait, actually this is better. Shh. Oh no. Oh no.
Just so we all know it's there.
Oh,
just so we all know it's there.
Oh no.
I mean, I know what you can do, but it's going to take you a credit in a quick. Oh. Okay.
Oh, what? No, sorry, wrong. That's wrong. That's way too expensive. we don't need that. We don't need that there.
Interesting.
So I want to let you know I do have mass comms in this list.
I'm sure you do. Right now, it would get you 8 credits.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's
great. I love it.
Yeah. I also like, okay, so people are gonna definitely play this differently than I am, but like I like that right now that I'm playing Advanced Ice, but I'm not like what I would call dirtling. Like I'm not triple advancing stuff and staying back and building Glacier. Like I'm still playing aggressive Advanced Ice, which is kind of wild. But that being said, like so much of this ice, the one advancement does nothing, and that's the one bummer. And I want to see if System Gateway fixes that with meaningfully single advanced ice. All right, let's roll.
Ooh, Rashida, nice.
Hey, what's the website? I played the base set a little. I'm interested in coming back to the game.
Oh, great.
The locks. Yeah. What a great time to join in.
What good timing. Yeah.
So firstly, the big thing that's going on right here is Jinteki.net is where you can play online for free. And NISEI.net is releasing a new player welcome to the game kind of set at the end of the month, and we're basically previewing cards from it in a special event today. So NISEI.net is amazing. Jinteki.net is where you play the game for free. NearEarthHub.net, as Foley is linking, is a place that has all the resources they can get to. And then also Discord Green Level Clearance is really good as a nice place to hang out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, did someone ask what dirtling is? Oh, dirtling is like, I don't actually exactly know what the portmanteau is meant to be. It's like turtling and kind of playing slowly. Basically like not advancing towards your win cons and just kind of like being a turtle, pulling into your shell, making a bigger shell.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay, I need that.
I honestly don't know what I'm doing here.
I don't think I'm in a terrible position here, honestly.
Seems expensive. Is it expensive? I don't know.
Okay.
It's dawdle and turtle. Ooh, I like that a lot. I do like that a lot. I'm hoping they get an ice that has, this guy's can be advanced. If it has at least one advancement counter on it, gain 1 credit when I have a subroutine broken on this ice. Yeah, something like that. Or something that where you can use the counter during the run to get an effect. I would love that too. So that there's a reason to replace it as well. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Yeah. All right, Duke Nukem. HQ for 3 and an Nexus.
Figures. Makes sense.
I heard NISEI was releasing something but didn't know anything more. Check out nisei.net. They basically have been spending this whole month to talk about it. In short, if you go to the product section and go to startup, you'll see what it is. Or not startup, system gateway. Dirtling's about doing a lot of stuff while doing very little. Dirtles think that they're doing a lot, but they're really not. Paul, I mean, let's get the stream started. Welcome, man.
Yeah, it's just about time.
Value Purge. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, no problem. What have you got in there? All right. All right, so you've got something in server 2. That's a massive server. I know I can do
this ice here on the minimalist is not a border control. I gave you that information free of charge. Also,
Thank
not
you
a
so
surveyor.
much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I expect it's a firewall, but maybe it's a bluffed firewall. But why would you bluff a firewall? Firewall is just costly. Anyways,
if firewall is lining up really well, like obviously there's issues with things like boomerang, but like it's not the worst.
Yeah.
Like people pay what, 4 for Satyr and they're happy with it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Dirtle was the evolution of Squirtle. Oh, no.
we know that's War Tortle. Come on, man.
I do advance, Trickle 8. I've got some weird scoring patterns here.
Okay, so
Atlas with counter. So you're on game point, but again, you already were on game point.
Ooh.
So now can Pat's Conduit close the game? Ooh, flame out from hand for literally free. This Weyland ID seems to get money so easily. It's not bad. I think this game is definitely going to be a worse show than some of the other stuff that we've done, like some of the other games, because the other games we're closing by turn 10. We're on turn 15, so this is 50% longer than what we expected. Doubled even than our first game. But a lot of that is just we haven't drawn agendas aggressively. We had a really good play window if I properly baited the NGO front, not the global food. That would have been a huge swing, because then we wouldn't have lost the game as we thought. I've been looking for this stream all week and got slammed at last minute familiar obligations. Too late to request a new one? No, we'll be next week. We'll be there. Don't worry. Just for you, actually, even.
I'm going to start my turn.
Pat's been Mayflying aggressively. Yeah. Sorry. Excuse me. Puemo Rizeki, good money. 9 credits.
Yep. Conquest Center. Install that. Twice. Yeah.
Chameleon?
So that.
Oh man, I really could have considered hitting a Colossus button one more time, huh?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's going to bite me.
I'm going to... Oh. How do I not have... Oh, they're both in there. Okay, that's fine. Whoops.
Did you hit Kabonesa?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All right, let me think.
Oh, Pat's been Mayflying aggressively. I think we've seen 3 or 4 Mayflies so far. They've been on Flame Out, which I think is like the easiest way to make Mayfly look really nice.
All right, let's check R&D.
What up, Lames?
Well, right?
Yeah, why not, right? I'll just Risen that cat.
Firewall. Nice.
So again, the single advancement on here doesn't matter, but it was like clicking for a credit.
I believe it will.
Fires. Ooh, that actually sets up another...
I don't have it.
That sets up another Trickle Light and puts his Colossus where we want it. That's really nice.
Good for you. Good for you.
Chat is saying that specifically that I think the right play is always to put Chameleon on the Flame Out, unless you're going to do something else this turn.
I had thought I had Mayfly, and that was going to Flame Out. But then I realized I'm out of Mayflies. Still, might as well run HQ. Yes.
Yeah, nice red team. Public trail.
Okay.
All right, you have above 8, so exchange isn't going to do it. Economic warfare exchange also doesn't do it.
But you know what does it?
I do know what does it.
What does it?
Atlas.
Atlas. Audacity.
Atlas Audacity. Even Chick-fil-A will do it, huh? Project Atlas. Server 2. Pat has no way to trick in any sort of SMC or simulchip to Claude. Yeah, man, running the archives, it was definitely a really big swing. for the free purge, gain credits, and okay. All right, we got there. That was close, man.
Yep.
That was close.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
In terms of like big, like, you know, swings of exciting things you want to see in Netrunner, the Colossus was like exactly what you want to see in Netrunner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have run archives. That was definitely a mistake. Like I should have left Clot up. That gives me one more turn. Basically.
Yeah. The archives run, I think, would have. It's a lot harder for me to close out with Clot.
Yeah, I'm just so tempted.
No, I know. It looks really good. Yo, Graham, Andre, why no Sfingo? So my ice choices are actually I spend a bit of time on them. And the thing with Sfingo is it's okay. It's honestly not bad. It might be better than a Ket because I'm not going to triple advance it. But the problem specifically with Sfingo is if they res it. Okay, this is stupid. I probably should be playing Sfingo. The thing about Sfingo is that if you res it, it has an advancement counter on it, so you can't use your Weyland Consortium built to last ability on it. In theory, you want to do it the other way. Again, I don't think that's a big deal, and that's probably better than the Ket, especially because we're playing Trickle Light. I think the Ket should be Sfingos. I think you're right about that. That being said, I think Firewall is the best option we have here. It's better than Ice Wall. Advancing Ice Wall doesn't do anything for the math to break it. The fact that the idea can never advance engender from one credit is pretty neat too. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice for economic pressure. Yep. It's kind of cool. That is really cool. Pat, it's 11:30, but like I'm feeling another one in me.
I've got one more in me.
Okay.
Which of my 2 decks do you want to play?
I want to try. So I played Stealth Criminal.
Do you want to play as you want to play as the other criminal?
Yeah, I have another criminal that's meant to be like just no nonsense good stuff criminal.
All right, let's do that.
Okay. I'll host, eh?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
You gotta see Pat win. Come on. This is my time.
I believe in you, man. I thought you had it. I won last 2. I would have conceded. Before you hit the food. I was considering it. I was angle shooting so hard there. Okay, so this is a Zahya deck, but this one's a bit more. Oh, Pat, I picked the wrong deck. Do you mind if I redo? I picked the same deck.
yeah, sure, that's fine.
Sorry, I'm gonna leave. That's gonna kill my win ratio. That's gonna, like, you know how you have the drop percentage, and now we've only played like 5 games, so I have like a pretty bad drop percentage. Yeah, I picked the wrong one. I want to pick Goodstuff Zahya.
So what chat has just seen is Andre was frustrated with his mulligan and he just decided to quit the game.
You actually get a fair bit of mulligans if you play like this. Yeah, this is what we want. This one has this in it.
Yeah. Okay. I am trying to build up the Spirit Bomb. I'm using the audience's energy. Let's see what I got here. Maybe. Yeah, these could be good. These.
Yeah, this is not the hand that I would consider keeping, but I'm just gonna keep it because it has this card in it and this card in it, and I'm leaving it at that. All right, man. I like my hand. So we've seen this a bit before today. Bless you, dude.
I need a sneeze button. Okay.
Hit M. This is Restoring Humanity, the new Jinteki identity. Again, we don't have a lot of support cards here, but the idea is that, and Pat's played this, actually made a fair bit of money off of it. Cards and archives behind a single piece of ice. A lot of times it's not worth my time to run it. Hey, I went to edit a deck and saw Metropole Grid live on the server and got real confused. Yo, what up, Rob? Welcome. Okay.
All right, go for it.
No.
Come on. I can do this. I've got everyone in my corner here.
I'm gonna play aggressive, man. I'm gonna play fast and loose. Fine. I want to see the narrow spike. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. Am I gonna get my Zahya buck? Oh, dude, this is such a huge hit. You called event? Rough, right? Man, you don't call program? You hit breakers.
No, program would have been great.
But this is really good too. There's a lot of nice hits there. Mining accident is what I was aiming for. Totally.
Yeah, absolutely. Mining accident. You cannot let that happen.
Okay. Gain credit?
Oh, you have Conduit. Interesting.
Yeah, I have Conduit. This is, mind you, again, I gotta shout this all. Always check out the ShadowNet. They scooped this card earlier this week with an interview with Zoe and 3 other cards. They let us play with these cards tonight. They're really cool. But Pat is down on 1 credit. I wanted to basically force the reses here to hit the mining accident because, again, if we're Zahya and we get cheap runs, we make so much money off of all this stuff. Our ability, this card, red team. Pat knows our whole hand. This is good. We can talk about it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and play the casts.
Cool. I'll start my turn. I will not swap Thimble Rig. That's good. Yeah, I can force you to run archives. I mean, you're already tempted to run archives.
Yeah, you know I have a red team in hand, right?
Yeah. So
You think the play is just Conduit and just run into Engram with no cards in hand? Do you have Snare?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Nice. Ooh, nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's 5 credits, right?
That's the idea.
Draw into something. Oh, this is explaining. Fetal rotates? Yeah, Fetal is not in the new. Money's an issue right now. Oh, that's a big deal. We're on server 1.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just stop you from getting a bit more money. It's like a mini vamp. And from here, the question is what we career for out. Card draw seems really nice. I want to get this down, but I don't think we're set up to capitalize on it. As soon as we get a breaker, like Thimble Rig is really easy break, so I'm just going to get this down. It seems nice for 1 credit.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is art we've seen before. This is actually one of the first alt-arts from NISEI, right?
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah,
I guess so.
I think it was like Archer and Earthrise. Right? Yeah. Wait, I think this is actually bigger. The colors look a bit different. This one I think is... I like this one more than the original art. I don't know if there's a difference, or I just haven't seen it in a while. Priced accordingly. Nice. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yes. Activate.
It doesn't matter the order here. So we were really hoping to get into a boomerang, into a diversion. That's like, you know, the bee's knees here. Mm-hmm. We can always draw into that. Nothing yet. But again, nobody's going anywhere too quickly. We could just slam turning wheel. I'll draw again. Oh, that's probably too much. All right, Pat. You play slow, I play slow.
Wow, okay.
I think red team makes career for stock go up, hitting the critical mass of big resources of daily cast or Earthrise class act. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a heck of a lot. There's a lot of good options. And career faring out red team like means it makes it actually like quite playable turn 1. Nice. I think you're totally right. It was a full bleed in 2019 OP kits. Yeah, right. It was a full bleed. Okay. Because I know I have some of those. I know it looks different than that, and it's probably just because it's not the full bleed. I feel like the colors on this one though look nicer to me. Single advance. Okay, so NISEI Cyberdeck Sandbox. There's a lot of things for this to be poorly. I'm gonna call agenda, I guess. I don't know. It's an NGO front. Okay.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Okay. All right.
Career Fair has a lot of good targets now. For sure.
Yeah. Cards often look better with the interface versus the full bleed. That's interesting. Sometimes they do. I like the full sure gambles that NISEI put out in the world's decks. They're nice. The full liberated accounts also that NISEI, not NISEI, sorry, FFG put out. I think those turned out really good. Pat, I don't know, man. I guess the right play is just to draw 1 billion cards.
Sure. Deck yourself. See if I can.
For credit. Let's go. There we go. Full Faust is good too. Like the asymmetric curve on the sure gamble. Oh, like on the bottom of the thing. Okay, Pat's in 15 credits. We haven't seen this.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, right.
And you go.
You go here. Okay, so we know Pat's a wrap. It might be a wrap on HQ. We're gonna draw more cards, which is fine because like breakers would be good. Oh, put one on the bottom of the stack. Okay. Jesus, what is this hand? What the fuck is this hand? Huh?
What is going on?
I guess. I don't know. This is all the good criminal stuff. It's too good. We don't want it. Seems so good on paper. Thinking. Okay. Unadvanced card. I don't think I'm that worried. It's probably an Amniotic Void setup. I think we just have to start smashing. I'm really hoping we hit a wrap on HQ. This could be really bad for us. But I don't think we have an option here. Show me the wrap. Put the no in economy. How's it going, Eric?
Interesting.
Since all the conduit to go, it's an option, but like Pat gets way too much information from seeing like 9 cards and then trashes his favorite too. Like no matter what he calls, you know, it connects. All right, you got an Anansi here? What you got?
I'm not resing it.
You're not resing it? Okay. Okay. Not resing it. 2 clicks.
Yeah, just install the conduit and go. That's how you win, right?
I've heard that that's the play. Pat.
Ooh.
There was a terrible
Yeah,
accident. Then you pay 5. Okay. That's my diversion, man. That's a double. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. I'm not throwing this out. We can't. We'll be it's a huge mistake if we do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rashida,
okay.
Of course.
Good stuff. So I did put breakers in this deck, and I think we also have mutual favors. So like maybe. The idea that like rezzing just to stop an axis because of mutual favor is so interesting.
Let's see.
We are down 2 bad pub cards though, and we're not gonna recur those. We'll rebirth into okay. Double advance. Neurospike also is an issue, considering we could have breakers in hand. Boo earns. Okay, so we're gonna go for a fork.
Boomerang figures.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Okay, so I use 5. I can still do a lot of that.
These resources feel really nice. Clickless card draw. It's been a while. You'd be amazed how often you don't put breakers in the deck. I think we put breakers in this one. We actually haven't even seen one on the mulligan or anything. No access. Okay, that's good. Makes sense. We'll do the diversion. We don't get our Zahya credit. We have Penny Shaver building up. I'm going to make Pat uncomfortable. There was a terrible accident.
I'll take a bad pub, actually.
Nice. Yeah, because the idea here is we fork Pat between scoring out what's hopefully an agenda and then maybe neurospiking us. But so you could do a 3-2 into double neuro. You actually have enough money. It won't be lethal, but you'll flush your hand.
It'll be fun. Start turn. Let's see.
I've seen an SSC winning deck list where the write-up is I included to put in a fractor. I forgot to put in a fractor, so you run this deck, you should add a fractor. Ooh, sandbox. Okay, nice. So Pat's back in it. He has a click left, so he could neurospec for value. You know that we have a conduit in hand. Pat, do you want to neurospec us and remove the pleasure of conduit, the new card, so everyone can't see it? Do you want to be that guy?
People have seen it. They've seen it do some work.
Okay.
I think this goes down. For sure.
Ooh.
And I'll gain 1. Your turn.
Okay. Earthrise. That's what we want. I think we do want to keep this. Okay, Pat, well. I'm not going to say you didn't start this.
Oh, God damn it. All right, fine.
All right. So that's the new swordsman, mind you. I don't want the subroutines.
Come on in.
Thank you. I will do diversion of funds.
Makes sense.
Shuffle boomerang back. Okay, so Pat's on 2 credits, so he can res only the what we assume to be a boomerang, not boomerang, a wraparound on the server.
Mm-hmm.
We trashed an Anoeg for free, but I think he has to res a boomerang here. There you go. Or not boomerang. I keep saying boomerang wraparound. Huge shoutouts, by the way.
I can fire, right?
We saw this earlier today. This is Kevin Tame's art. That's a Rashida. Pat is doing okay. And you know what, Pat?
What?
Feeling a bit spicy here with the red team.
Okay.
Duke is on the case. The thing for Anoetic too, like it does cost money to fire. It does cost 2 credits, let alone 2 cards. But Pat's making a credit to turn clicklessly, which is, you know, it's good against this sort of pressure made from criminal. Oh. Okay.
Go ahead.
This is what we want.
Yeah, I'm never going to fire an Anoetic. It's never going to.
No, it's not. We're not going to see it. 3 credits. Okay. I have less money than I think I do.
You have 16, 17 available? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You love to see her with bad publicity, huh?
Yeah, that's great. I mean, okay.
So in red team for money, it's going to make Pat lose a credit, and then he can't res magnet on the remote, but not that we can do anything with it. Actually, we probably can. We'll break 2. Do you want to move it?
Yeah, I think I will, as soon as I get the option to.
Okay. And this will flip the card because we're actually accessing, and we'll get 3 credits plus Penny Shaver. All right, so Pat threw out a genotyping. Oh, you didn't move it, right?
No, I did not. I ended up not moving.
Okay.
I think I'm happy with where it is for now.
So also Anoetic Void goofs up Boomerang. Dude, there's so much pressure. There's like so much flexibility. There's no way this is agenda. This is CVS. Oh, it's Anoetic. Are you doing it? Hell yeah.
So how do I click no further actions and then I'll get a prompt, you think?
I'm assuming so. If it's not, I'll not access.
Okay.
So I do, it's for what it's worth, it's after the successful run. So Penny Shaver and all successful run triggers still happen. So actually Boomerang is going to come back. That's really cool. Right. So Pat threw out 2 credits and 2 cards. So he is going to get his credits next turn, but he's on 0. And it looks like what's in here is good, but we don't have a like an answer to it. Like we used a Boomerang.
Good. That's a good card. You know what? Just got to take credits here.
All right. I'm going to try and keep them away from you, man. I'll draw.
Solomir is saying it's not supposed to give you successful triggers anymore because Void is on. I think approach is after successful.
Yeah, approach should be after successful. When the runner approaches the server? Oh, no. Breach is after successful. No, Solomir's correct. They shouldn't fire.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm thinking about breach because breach is right. Breach is after successful, but approach is before successful. Yeah, 100%.
When you bring up, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
They did. Okay, I'll look that up later anyway.
That sounds correct. So if I red team R&D, I spend 3 for 3, right? Because I spend 4 to break, you lose 1, and then I gain 4, but I have bad publicity. Interesting how that works out.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
I think I'm gonna run server 2 though.
You can just get in. That's very annoying.
Yeah, I think you're better with your wraparound on the remote.
Yeah, probably. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, for what it's worth, NISEI hasn't shown the full timing structure of breach. They just said there will be new changes, and I do believe that. Yeah, that shouldn't work like that. Like we did it wrong. Okay, so that cost 1 credit with bad pub. You lose 1.
I'm not going to use Anoetic here because you can just get in again. Like that.
So it's an Obakata. Oh no. No action. Trash.
Yeah, Skunkworks and Anoetic Void both work, and you choose the order, so it's brutal.
Yeah. That seems really disgusting.
Well, are you in love with the cards in your hand? What's going on?
Yeah, I kind of am, man. I'll be honest. I only put good cards in the deck. I feel like I have to click Penny Shaver, I think. So okay, check this out. If I run red team, Amina's only first turn, so it's not as valuable. Yeah, I guess I'm kidding Penny Shaver. 7 credits for a single click seems nice. And then I guess I'll jailbreak. You must have agendas in HQ though. Jailbreak's nice. I want to draw a card.
Okay.
Oh, hell, Skunk Void. So I'll break all of it. You don't lose a credit. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh no.
Gain 2. Nice.
Anything good?
No. Oh, for you? Yeah. You'll be happy.
Yeah, for now, or no.
I welcome our new Skunk Void overlords.
Okay, you can just run in and take it. But if I put it on archives, that might be worse. I'm gonna leave it there for now.
Okay.
That's good.
How much influence is Skunkworks? You gotta go check out what's it called? Kitchen Table Netrunner.
Is it Kitchen Table Netrunner?
Yeah.
I like that podcast.
Yeah, that episode was fun. Void is 4 influence. Yeah. Void looks like it's the same influence as old Caprice. It's 4. Ooh, Vile Level Clearance. That's good money, man. Okay, so I'm gonna first click draw because I want filter draw. That's what we were looking for. So I'm gonna drop down the Bagalter.
Nice.
And so wow, I actually make money running HQ.
Just like Gabe.
Just like Gabe. So we'll go HQ here. So check this out, okay? Right? Bad publicity seems really good. So Begalter breaks all of Swordsman for 3, but it's actually free because I get the money back. And then we get Zahya money, we get Penny Shaper money, we get Red Team money. This is the idea. Neurospike, we knew about that. Gain a credit. So good. Imagine we had 2 bad publicity, right? Like, or we got that bad publicity off if the Engram Flush was something else. Like, it's so absurd. It's so good.
Okay, what have you got in hand? 9 credits, you got 2. You've got way too many options.
Yeah, yeah.
Do I just have to count on the fact that you might not have a boomerang in hand? That seems risky.
You would have to play around, like, right? Fractor, you have to play around Boomerang. In theory, someone have to play around Inside Job. You have to play around Mutual Favor, which is wild. Like, run Archives, Mutual Favor down a Breaker. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, true. Do that. I'll see that much. But I can't just let you run it. Oh man, this is rough. I guess this is Netrunner.
This is Netrunner, man.
Draw.
A Kawa Skunk seems disgusting. It does. It seems really good. When no choice is a good choice. You know your choice cards are good. Nice. Okay. So Pat is buying himself some time. So we will try and draw into some answers. Okay. So I think we can put on the pressure as well. What do we want to do? Do we want to do this? Yeah, I think we want to slow it down a wee bit. That's the final doof, I think. Yeah, that's the final doof.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we can't fire Red Team. We can't fire Zahya. But we do fire Penny Shaver, which is nice. We also get a turning wheel counter, which is nice. And here we could like Red Team our DC2 with turning wheel. That seems good. We can also run Archives to stop your credits and make you lose a credit. That also seems nice. I'll Red Team Archives. That seems really good.
No. Okay.
Someone Arizona HBS defense construct though. Perfect for this ability. So you threw out, what was it? You threw out the Corporate Troubleshooter, a really cool card, a Magnet in the bin, an Enigma. Again, it's hard to res code gates of the strength. Yeah. Around Amina. Amina just really goofs on that stuff.
All right, let me see.
And again, like, look at this thing. We have 5 credits to click off of this. Looking at that, yeah, I know, Terrence. This been in our hands since turn 1, and basically we've had to keep Pat off of scoring money. I think next turn is what we do. We get this down and we start like red teaming to fill it up while filling up turning wheel, and then go for it. Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm playing way too control, and I need to play a bit more aggro.
No, you don't. I think it's fine. I'm going to do here.
Someone's been playing legit 2x defense construct RH? Really? That's wild.
No, neat.
You also have other stuff too. Like you also have, what's his face? The asset, Ramen Rai, which is kind of cool too, right? Oh, genotyping, nice. Technically credit neutral.
You.
Is there anything cost Shay doesn't play?
Okay. Where's that? Yeah. Well,
cool. Assuming it's a Maryland, right?
You got to assume it's Maryland.
Got to assume. All right, Pat, I'm going to go for it.
Cool. Oh, I see.
Finally, its time has come. So this builds up turning wheel counters. This is actually going to give us red team. Seems nice. I should have drawn first, I think, actually, for like bravado or something here. Maybe not. So this sees 2 cards. We have Conduits, so we don't actually need this. We probably use turning wheel to flush HQ because there's definitely agendas in there because it's a couple turns. Okay. Use that? Yes. Yes. Oh, I actually shouldn't have used that. Sorry, we could have got more money if we wanted to run back. That's my bad. I'm going to draw.
How do you mean?
Because Zahya is not the first time. So if we were going to run back with Conduit and see 2 cards, we could have got 2 credits.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Zahya is way more generous with the timing for ability. Now, the fact that we don't have a paperclip is an issue. Well, I'm just going to go for it. Yeah, so we robbed ourselves of credit here.
Good.
Naming event. Okay. So we break for 3 with bad publicity. We get 1 back here. We're going to see 2 cards. So we saw that, and we saw that. Cool.
Cool. Great. Everyone's happy. I'm happy with that. Oh, shoot. I should have rezzed that.
Yeah, you're good. That's the new Maryland. Oh, yeah. You want to just like do the +2 credits and then hit /counter C6 on it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Nice. Yo, the fact also like every card that we played with so far has been implemented is fantastic. We've seen some, I think, goofs with specifically Jailbreak, but otherwise it's been really nice. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I'm gonna filter draw. We're looking for this thing right here.
Good.
I'm going to die to double snare. I don't think we want to do that. I'm gonna draw here. Do we need more money? Yeah, why not? We have cards, why not use them? And then we're gonna go HQ last click. So snare is really bad if we have a tag, but we're gonna hope for the best.
Oh, last click. Okay.
So we'll break this for free.
You make it.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I was meant to use turning wheel. That's my bad. That worked out, but I was meant to use turning wheel to C3 to get Zahya. That was kind of the point there, but whatever. Can't fix that. Could have played a little different with mutual favor? Sort of, but then we actually have to spend a click. In theory, I wanted to like steal Nobukata and get this thrown out, something like that.
Oh, man, I put myself in a bad spot because I need that to happen.
Never punished. How's it going, Eric? Never punished. I think you're right though that mutual favor seems really nice because now we don't have to spend a click to install this. As a like if we threw this out, yeah, it would be good. But yeah, the fact that we actually have to spend a click to install this is a bummer. Ooh, Pat is 19 credits. Okay, try that Maryland doesn't seem good anymore. I'm gonna draw. I'll take guess that. Okay. Let's go flushing. Good shit posting waiting for Gateway to keep him alive. We'll encounter ice, so I'm not going to fuck it up this time, I don't think. So we'll do that. Okay, and so I'm going to access 2 additional cards in HQ, 2 additional cards in HQ. Access Neurospike, okay. Rashida, yeah, that makes it easier to hit other stuff. Enigma, ooh, I was surprised. We make 3 credits off of that, Gator turning will counter back, got a penny shaver, so much value. I'm going to draw. Oh, that's a bit too late, huh? And I'm going to, I don't think we want a red team. I think we're going to just Conduit R&D because we see new cards.
You've got so much money. I've got so much money.
Yeah, the money's good, man.
I guess that's nice that everyone has money.
Oh, there it is, the spider. We had a bypass sentry thing in the whole last matchups and we never ran into this thing. But this is okay-ish. 5, I guess, after refund. Break all subroutines of the piece of ice you're using countering only uses for first time each turn. Okay, so we don't even get the refunds. This is like proper expensive, but at least we rob Pat a credit on Amina. At least.
Let me see what we have in.
Looking forward to getting to play with these cards. Jingles, glad you could make it. Yeah, these look really fun. Thanks for dropping by. It'll be very soon. We're like 10 days away or something.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty close.
Okay, so it looks like we're spending a lot of money, but again, we can click for 9 off Penny Shaver. Okay. Okay. No. Yes.
No. Darn.
And turn, and I'll throw out a paperclip hat. So now we know the winning agenda is actually in server 2.
Okay. Can I deal with this? I don't think so.
Oh, Terrence, all the spoiled cards will be released every Sunday, I believe. All the spoiled cards are also released every Sunday?
On Sunday.
Like this Sunday we'll see everything? No. Next Sunday. Wait, I don't know what the schedule looks like. It's been a while. On JNet NRDB? I'm not sure I follow Arzon. The devs are drip releasing them. Oh, like the spoiled cards come up on JNet NRDB so you can play them. Right. Okay, 100%. I see that. Okay. So Pat is double advancing, so he's forcing our hand here.
Mm-hmm.
Seems good. Okay, first click, what we're gonna do is we're gonna red team archives. It's very clear positive.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So slows Pat down a credit, which can be meaningful. We know we're gonna spend at least like 7 credits. Oh, we actually probably should have bravadoed that in retrospect. Yeah, we definitely should have bravadoed this run. Oh no, because we can't red team. No, that's fine. Okay, I'll click for 11. Seems okay.
Oh man.
And then we'll just run server 3. Oh no, wait.
No.
I mean server 2. Most powerful cards you've seen spoiled so far? Anoetic Void seems really strong. I'm really into Neurospike, although like I think you have to build slightly different around it. I think I would say those so far. I think Conduit has a chance of like adding pressure to an identity that needs a lot of pressure, and that's really strong. I'm a way bigger fan of red team than some people. I don't know. I think I would say Anoetic right now. Actually, the busted card you're talking about is Crim card that's Conrad named. I don't know what that is. Oh, Magnet. Okay. So Pat's only down on 2 credits. So even if we don't get through here, actually no, with Maryland, he can still score out.
But you can. I should have put border controls in here if I already have genotyping.
Red team is bad, lol. I don't think so. All right, we know what this is, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
GG.
GG, dude.
All right. Well, that was a stomping.
Your ability.
I had good.
Your ability fired consistently.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's really good. I wonder if it'll ever say like credits by ability or stuff like that. On the runner side, like the money is just absolutely goofy with red team. Like, you know, click for 11 off Penny Shaver. And I think that's a really big deal with Penny Shaver too. Like I think it's really easy to click this every turn when you'd be like, oh, click for 3, click for 4. That sounds nice. But the less often you click it, the better off you are. Which is really cool.
I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? Like in theory, clicking for 2 credits as often as possible is the best way to go.
No, not at all. What do you mean?
Like doesn't it become, my math must be wrong, but doesn't it become slightly less efficient? Like obviously, if you make three successful runs in a turn quick.
No, like I see what you mean. The idea is that like clicking this seems nice because you get the extra credit of value, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like think about it, right? Like how soon can you make, let's say, 6 credits with Penny Shaver? Ignoring the runs to get to 6 credits to click twice, like you could do it by spending 1 click to gain 2 to gain 2 gain 2, right? So that's 3 clicks to get 6 credits, as opposed to you could wait to 5 and spend 1 click to get 6 credits.
Yeah.
Sure. Right? Like at the end of the day, the 1 credit is nice, and it makes it so that if you do a single run, like you don't feel awful taking the money off of it. I think that's generous, but like 100%, the more important thing is than the credit itself is just that it has few clicks as possible. This deck needs Mobius. The problem is Mobius doesn't work well with red team. Like you may as well just contaminate on Conduit, I guess. Oh man, are you playing anything unfair, Pat? Like border control or?
No, I mean I should have put border control in. That would have a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
Especially since I have genotyping to shuffle them back in.
Yeah. No, that's a really strong thing for sure.
I don't think there's anything like particularly unfair. I just put the new Jinteki cards that I like, Neurospike. I'm glad I got to fire that. Yeah. Anoetic Void. I think we saw like Anoetic Void looks like a busted card, but that one trash cost and the fact that it, it's not always going to fire.
I think it is really strong. I think the problem is that we've never seen a good situation just because like the economic pressure that the criminal is putting out, right? Man, you ate 3 diversion of funds behind a single piece of ice. Like that's gonna be really rough. Like no matter what, that's gonna be super rough. But if you had the money and like unfortunately scoring ice at the beginning was a wraparound, like if I think it could have shown off. It's just the problem is like HQ pressure.
Yeah, for sure.
Engram is unfair. Yeah, Engram is actually the most unfair, I suppose. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true. Those numbers are pretty rough.
Side says you're going to click for credit, may as well click Penny Shaver. Yeah, no, that's true. If you're going to click for credit, you might as well do it. A chat on YouTube gets ignored? Ray, no, not at all. There's just way more Twitch than YouTube generally. It even comes out more often. Oh, I see, because I missed your question. When an ice sets traps, does it activate and gets removed or stays on the field? Like the subtype trap on an ice? That's just a subtype. So generally ice, unless it says the ice itself trashes itself after something fires, then it will destroy itself. But otherwise, ice always just stays on the table. A lot of trap ice does trash itself though.
Yeah, I think that it will usually say in the subroutine. If the subroutine fires, it'll trash itself.
Yeah, exactly. God, all this update art is so good. Yeah, no, it's really good. You think all ice self trash? Is that actually true? Yeah, maybe it does, right?
Probably.
Is no. What about the one with Akbar on it?
It's a trap. Is that a trap ice?
I don't think it has a subtype. Does it?
I think it might just be Sentry 8. Let's check it out.
Maybe it's a Sentry. Only the substar. Yeah, it's worth noting that most of those ice say specifically if the subroutine fires, trash it. So if you break it with an AI or like you break it with boomerang.
Yeah, okay.
Is it a Sentry?
Yeah, so it's a trap, and it trashes itself.
Oh, it does trash itself.
Yeah.
That's fucking awful. Well, I guess that it's good so you don't take continual like destruction or whatever. Anywho, Pat.
It's too bad that never saw play when like Amaku 419 was so popular.
Yeah,
like,
but it's like putting
a
a bad card in your deck to help a strong matchup.
A single matchup, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like you can get away with putting an okay card in a deck sometimes when it's really good in the meta, but putting like an awful card, ooh. Isn't there a trap ice that turns into a pseudo Ingenis trashing, or am I misremembering a CCM card? I think that sounds like a CCM card. I don't think it's real. If Engram is busted on slots is busted, maybe we should just rotate code gates as a concept. Yo, Phil, huge shout out. Phil, this is one of Phil's cards that they let us play today. These are really strong. Again, check out the podcast. Eric too. Slot Arts calling in 419 for Spombo. You can't. It rotates.
Yeah. Wait,
I was underwhelmed by most of the Ashes, but Gateway update is blowing me away. Oh, the art. I so far have liked a heck of a lot of the art from Gateway update, and of course, like that's a big thing. Like Nisei is going to get better at like getting artists and being clear about art direction. Even the artists themselves, like Zoe specifically on the ShadowNet podcast said, like when they started doing the art stuff for Nisei, like that was a thing that they were learning. It was a skill that they were developing, and like there's an obvious improvement. Like Zoe's art is kicking ass. Like it's always going to get better for sure. Oh, UCF doesn't always trash. Well, that's true too. Yeah, UCF doesn't always trash. That's a good point.
Oh yeah, because if they're not tagged, it loses a credit.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
Buckle in for the tech wars. Oh no, salty shout out boys here. The color specifically, the cards don't look muddy, they're vibrant as hell. Yeah, it's also really nice that they're colorful. I think that's a really big deal. Sadaka also doesn't always trash, yeah. It's only if the subroutine does or doesn't fire. Miraju? No, Miraju is a code gate, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And the barrier that you're thinking of is
it's Meridian. Oh, wait, that is a real
Meridian
card. Oh, fuck.
I don't think it's the subtype trap though.
No, it's just a barrier.
Yeah.
It's just straight up a barrier. Yeah, okay, then that's a real thing. Yo, you totally were right. I was thinking of a trap card. Yeah, no, you're totally right. I was thinking of a trap card that came into like a corp agenda or something. Formicary is not trap, no, it's just a sentry. Okay, it's late, Pat.
All right.
What a stream.
Yep.
These cards are really exciting, really fun.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun.
We showed off,
and you know what?
We showed off sometimes, dude. Like the fucking Shaper decks are sick. They look so fun. They look so fun.
Even when you were playing minimal ice, Tao still got to play around a bit, and that was really fun.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not a good matchup for Tao. Like you can imagine better ones, but like you saw it. Like you saw the pressure, the threat that's there. Like Euler coming down 4 conduits. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That was almost there. The Jinteki ID, I feel like I think it needs support because it's so hard to trigger its ability from the start.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can trigger its ability from the start and maybe protect it, like that's a drip that you get for the entire game, basically.
Yeah. And you can make it
of course. Yeah, spending an ice on it, that hurts.
No, but you want to do that anyways. Like imagine that was an Engram Flash instead of like a Thimble Rig, right? Like that actually cost me real money to get through.
True.
Real quick, actually, because Ray's asking, but Chad already has their back. Will there ever be packed for Nisei stuff? Yeah, there's a lot. They released so far a whole cycle that you can find. Again, go to nisei.net for more information. That's what's it called, Ashes, which is Uprising and Downfall. And specifically, what we're celebrating today is at the end of the month. There's like a welcome to the game, like a starter foundational set, which comes with 2 dual decks. And if you want to get into more, there's additional cards and additional IDs for building, which is fantastic. And on top of that, they're releasing system update, and this is a really big deal. Because Nisei, it takes time for them to spin up to this sort of thing, but system update is kind of like the core set, not the core set exactly, but like the basis of standard play. And there was a system update in 2019, but they couldn't sell it because they didn't have the capability to like make new art for everything. But now that they have new art, new frames, they've done everything. They're actually releasing the cards themselves, so you can get this like best of greatest hits 85 cards that blow open deck building in such an easy way. And like, we didn't talk about it, but Startup is a format. Startup is just everything Nisei's printed, right? So it's like Ashes.
Yeah.
It's not Magnum Opus, is it? I think it's just Ashes.
Yeah, it's not Magnum.
System Gateway and System Update, and you can print and play all that stuff, pay what you want. Like, it's such a good looking format, and the barrier to entry is super low. Ray says, I'm buying data packs from my local stores. Are worth getting the old stuff? Yeah, it depends. It depends what you want to do. Like, Kitchen Table Netrunner is really great if you just play that. But if you're playing like standard format organized play Netrunner, again, proxying is legal, so you can really get in with anything you want. There's a big chance that a lot of those cards aren't in the legal card pool. Some of them are, but not always.
About a little more than half of the FFG printed cards are still legal.
Yeah.
So it depends which packs you get.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, they're still great for Kitchen Table Netrunner.
Yeah, game's still good no matter.
Ideally, I think a lot of local metas might even do more startup type like format events. That'd be great to like try to get more new people in.
Yeah, no, it's such a big deal. Yeah, Dad, that's a really good point. Like, Ray, if you want to go to Netrunner DB, you can go, or Nisei.net even. If you go to like supported formats, it'll tell you what packs are part of each format. It's worth knowing. Again, standard formats generally the most popular. That's what like Store Championship, Worlds, all that stuff is in. Startup Def Slots is a format. Eric, that's surprisingly positive for you. I totally agree though.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating on Netrunner DB to find out exactly what's legal. You have to go to build a deck and then choose from your collection.
Yeah,
like there's no function that actually tells you what is legal outside of. Still, it's great. And someone was asking if I have Kakarenbo. I think I have one of.
Nice.
I think that genotyping and Rashida and Anoetic Void and the VLC, of course, were most of the ways I have to get cards into archives. Kakarenbo is cute though, for sure.
Yeah, it's really nice, and it's like it's not like Mushin Ocean value, but it sets you up quickly to like even returning an Anoetic Void like for your whole turn. I don't know. People used to play interns. Who knows?
Yeah, of course.
just like Startup, but it's excellent because no combo is so toxic. Yeah, totally. I just want to wrap this up and say real quickly, like, we got to give a huge shout out to Nisei. They've been kicking ass all month, supporting all the community members. Again, community members, a lot of people have been releasing cards, whether it is in like really fucking cool crosswords. Oh my God, Aaron absolutely destroyed it.
Yeah, the crossword was really fun.
If I'm not mistaken, Brick was just playing games on JNet and playing a new card in it and secretly telling their opponents, whoever they ran into, which is amazing. We still have 2 world top 4s that are going to be revealing cards this week. But there's so much stuff. Podcasts, there's videos, there's live streams. You can find the whole schedule. Check out everybody who's putting the effort to talk about new cards. It's obviously hugely appreciated. Huge shout out again to Nisei for all this. They set up the server so that we could do this live because they want everyone to enjoy this. Shout out to the Jinteki staff. Obviously, like, this takes effort to get running.
They're great.
So that's absolutely amazing. And shout out to everyone who's enjoying this, watching this. The channel's been popping off. It's been really good. I'm glad that the content is finding itself well. And Pat, thanks for taking the time, bud.
Yeah, of course. I had a great time. Thanks for having me. And I'll see you again at the end of the month.
Yeah. We're hoping to stream maybe on the 28th itself. We'll find out more next week based on when it's up, or at least next Thursday anyways, or not like the Thursday after it. We'll figure it out. So stay tuned.
Yes. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, bye everybody.
Take care, y'all. Thanks for watching. Everyone hanging out in chat, everyone watching the VOD, everyone we played games against. That's just you today, Pat. Huge thanks. We'll catch you in a bit. Ciao.
All right.